We're about to go back to school for 7 days. And this isn't just any ordinary school. This is my art class and passing is not going to be easy. I brought in 8 students and if they graduate, they get 10 grand.
Woo! 10 grand?
Talking about. Each day, I will be teaching a different art topic and whoever performs the worst fails the class and gets kicked out of art school. Welcome to my classroom. Only one of you will be graduating and winning the 10 grand at the end of the week. Today is day number 1 of art school and you will be making art out of 3D pens. I am your teacher, ZHC, but you guys can call me Zach. I spell my name wrong. We're gonna start by taking attendance. Shaq, Michelina, Ryan, Vince, and Mitchell. Do we have a Mitchell?
Here.
You guys will have 5 hours to make your 3D pen art, and whoever has the lowest score gets kicked out of class. The time has started, and that clock doesn't work.
I don't care what happens as long as I beat Michelle today.
What?
While everyone's working on their initial sketches, let me show you around my classroom. This is my desk, my chair. I have 2 beautiful TAs.
Can we just appreciate how nice Zach looks right now?
The teachers are very cute. I'm getting distracted in class.
Oh, I'm so competitive. I will do what I need to do to win.
Let's see what Vanessa's gonna do.
I'm thinking some sort of flower. That's kind of my thing.
Flowers and plants it is. That's what we do in school, we cheat.
Today, I think I'm a different type of student. I'm not so shy and like quiet anymore. I really want to get good grades and I want to be the only one to graduate this class.
Wait, teacher.
Apparently one of the students already has a question.
Can I use my phone as reference?
Should I let you guys use your phones in class?
Please, yes.
Normally, no phones in class, but if you hide it well, you can use it. Don't do what I used to do in school. One time my teacher looked across the room and said, Zach, I can tell you're using your phone because you're smiling while staring at your crotch.
Every time I look at my crotch, I smile.
I feel like if anyone fails the class, honestly, it's on me. This is probably a dumb idea considering I dropped out of school. At least I have you guys to back me up.
We dropped out too.
Yeah.
I'm just doing the teacher's notes right now. Subscribe.
God, we're screwed.
I was a competitive athlete for 12 years. Separating that from my art career has been so hard.
I'm ready to show you my design.
Okay.
3D pickle, 2D portal.
So if you can give it your own little twist, I feel like it will be really cool. Because right now, it's just a pickle in a portal.
Great. I'm not passing this class.
I never thought that I would come back to school, but for $10,000, I will do almost anything.
I got it figured out. I'm gonna do a rocket ship. Flames in the back, like something crazy.
Well, that would be cool. Don't be afraid to go outside your comfort zone a little bit. All right, you got it, Henry. You got it.
I am now going to ask for teacher approval, which is kind of scary.
So I kind of thought to make myself into a Rick and Morty character.
Oh.
Yeah.
The idea is a flower and a blade of grass and the butterflies are gonna be on.
Oh, very nice.
I'm gonna make my own X-Wing TIE fighter. Make it customized a little bit with some rocket launchers or something like that, you feel me?
Teacher, I need inspiration.
You love bunnies, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I'm not competitive at all. If I lose, but I like my piece, I don't really care too much.
My teachers didn't really like me too much growing up. Now I'm like more chill in this class. I feel like I'm more focused on the craft. And it's a new medium, so I'm trying to learn and get used to it.
I hope they can have an idea, guys. A Pokemon cake.
So love your little buddy right there, the pig.
Inspiration.
Well, good luck, but not too much good luck because I do want to win.
I am a competitive person, yes. It brings out the best in me, but I'm inspired by the best of others. So I like to see what people got, you know what I'm saying, just in case.
Students, at this point, I'd recommend start wrapping up your sketches so you can move on to your actual piece.
Now we're gonna go get our 3D pen filament.
Let's do this.
I need purple for my hair. Does that match?
I have my material. I took a lot, okay? I'm sorry, I need it.
How you feeling over here, Jake?
You should probably start working.
Do what?
Actually being taught how to use the pens
Hello,
just
Mr.
a
Ryan.
little bit.
If you look on your pens right when you turn them on, it should say ABS. Just turn it down to maximum of 190 degrees and that will be for the filament.
Yeah.
It was still loose.
No one taught me. I have a, oh, it's my fault. Where's the teacher? Where's teaching me how to do this?
There's my colors. Everything needs to be color coded. That's just how I work. It has to be that way. But I'm gonna start with the blue and I'm gonna try to build this base.
I turned it on and now I'm just tangled all over the place.
Hello.
Interesting.
Now I'm waiting to hear the bad part.
There is no bad part. I only encourage the students.
I really want to make this a fun classroom environment, so I want to come up with a couple fun games so the students have fun. All right, students, so who here thinks they know their classmates pretty well? You said it first, so Michelina, come up over here. So everyone share a fun fact about yourself, and then you're gonna say their name and what the fun fact is.
Fun fact, my family owns a Mexican restaurant.
I used to play the trombone.
I'm a human calculator and can watch me do stuff on my channel, Miss Munchie. Subscribe to Miss Munchie.
No plugging channels in class, but okay, I'll let that one slide.
I built these tables we're working on.
I have 4 boys.
I play volleyball.
I play basketball.
What's a fun fact about you?
I went to school in New York by Canada and Niagara Falls.
Well, I went to school in New York too, and then I dropped out. Can you remember everyone's facts?
Yes. Vanessa's family owns a Mexican restaurant. Jack used to play the trombone. Michelle is a human calculator. Vinny built these beautiful tables that we're working on. Ryan has 4 boys. Savannah played volleyball and Henry plays basketball. And you dropped out of school.
Yes. And for that, so you get a sticker. There you go. And at the end of this video, if you win, that is redeemable for $100.
Teacher's pet. I don't even know everyone's name.
In high school, we had to read this book called Macbeth. My teacher chose me to read an entire page. I choked up so bad, I just couldn't get the word out. And I could hear the awkwardness in the room because I just wasn't saying anything. That's probably one of the most humiliating experiences I've ever had in school. Man, I wish I was better at talking.
Pen keeps messing up. This is tough. I don't know what to do. We're looking for Jake right now. Let's just wait.
What is that part in this?
So that's gonna be the base. Hopefully there's enough time.
That looks pretty good, and I'm scared.
It's time for lunch. Found a sound effect. Whoa, did you guys hear that? That was the lunch bell.
We could eat out there or eat here and work on our thing.
It looks like everyone's having so much fun in my classroom that nobody wants to go to lunch. Very nice to hear as a teacher. They like my class more than lunch.
I have to like keep building it up and then stopping because it's kind of getting a little.
We got kind of the base going on. Now we're gonna do like the front part.
Got the starts, I don't know, a mold of my bust. So we're gonna try to build on this and try to make it look good.
So right now, we're gonna be doing a fun little classroom activity, and you guys will be looking for this aesthetically pleasing shape. I call it the rocket. There are 3 of these hidden in the classroom, not including this one. If you find it, you'll get an advantage.
Zach is a very interesting guy. A couple of screw looses because he had us looking for rockets around the classroom.
No, it's not those. It needs to be the 3 specific ones I drew just now.
Where would the rockets be?
Boom.
I think I found a rocket.
All right, our first rocket has been found.
Ryan was so close. His camera's not. He can hear you.
Oh, all right. So this one I hid right under here, and Ryan found it. So Ryan, you have the second one, and there is one more left.
Seems it's under the teacher's table.
Ben, why don't you just randomly walk around and I'll start saying hot or cold. Colder, very cold, warmer, warmer, very hot, super hot.
Oh!
Michelle, you found the third peanut. So since you guys found the shape, so there are 5 other students that haven't found shapes. You can go around and choose someone and eliminate a color.
Oh no!
Just because someone chose one person once doesn't mean you can't choose that person again.
Should we all attack one person?
So it's up to you guys.
Destroy somebody. There's 2 right now where I would just like to give them the boot.
I haven't created any enemies here, so hopefully that stays throughout this whole 7-day competition. I think it's somewhere over there.
They do not want me to win.
I don't know, Savannah's looking pretty nervous back there with her colorful mushroom set.
I'm gonna take black.
And I'm gonna take away blue from you.
I took so much time choosing these.
I feel so bad because all these are my students.
I think I'm gonna team up with Ryan here.
No, get checked, get checked!
Just wanna give me one of these 3. I think I might have to take away a mushroom collar.
All right, you have 5 seconds to choose someone. 5, 4, 3,
Savannah.
2.
I'm Vanessa.
Sorry, I gotta take away your yellow.
Okay. I'll take it as a form of flattery. They're nervous about my piece.
The original mushroom, which is on my skin, is all black. What am I going to do now?
So I really want to bring out each student's full potential because I feel like no matter if they fail or not, I want them to do the best they can and be really proud of their piece. And Mitchell, how are you doing?
I'm adding the frosting on the cake. I might not be able to finish.
Michelle, the entire time I've been dating you, I see you give up left and right for the last 4 years.
3 words that describes me. I never win.
Because I feel like you're a little bit of an underdog. Try to not give up. Do your best piece every time, and even if you get out, you're really proud of your piece because you didn't give up.
I'm about to add these. My first support for the bridge. Done.
It's like a ladder.
It's not looking good.
All right, students, we're gonna play a little game. The winner will win something. You guys have 3 minutes to use your 3D pen and make the tallest tower possible. Go. Oh, you don't want to be the shortest one because there will be something for that as well.
No!
If it'll stand, I'm feeling pretty good.
I tried to copy Ryan, but I think he's doing it better than I am.
3, 2, 1, hands off. So now I'm gonna go around with the ruler and measure everyone's thing. All right, Henry, yours is 7 inches. 3.5 inches, 6.5 inches, 11.5 inches.
11.5.
Very nice, Shaq. Oh, Michelle. Oh, yours is 2.5 inches.
I think I fail every single challenge.
Oh my goodness, 12.5 inches. Let's go. 3 inches. Ryan, 14.5 inches. Here's what's gonna happen. Since you won this mini challenge, you get to choose someone to help you out for 15 minutes. Yes.
I'm not even gonna walk around. Hey, Shaq.
Oh, come on!
Michelle.
2 inches is a lot.
I'm sorry, but on step number 3 on WikiHow, it says I need to discipline my students.
Okay.
No. You are gonna go to that corner and you will be facing the wall. You are on a 10-minute timeout.
Literally every day I'm taking L's.
I've been summoned. Here we go.
You could just give me a nice little tracing of these teeth here.
I feel like they're all giving it their best, and I feel like I made a connection with each one of these students. The part I'm most worried about is eliminating someone today, and I just feel bad having to kick someone out of class.
You got one in space, you got...
You're doing like 2 on each side?
No, it's gonna be like this. I'm just gonna hot melt the bottom of this in place.
Yeah, that's great.
I got a good teacher.
I got these bouncy balls and ta-da! Now all I have to do is combine them together, put it on my cake.
We have around 30 minutes left in class. I'm gonna go around and just take a look at everyone's art piece real quick, just to kind of see where everyone's at. Oh, Michelle doesn't look too bad. Yeah. How's it going, Shaq?
It's going. I did it a little bit too big, but at least it's like a toy.
To keep adding some more detail, so a lot of it's gonna end up looking kind of see-through. Ooh, very nice. It's very filled in. What else are you planning to add to it?
I like to layer shapes, so I'm doing like dots here, highlights on the stem.
Very nice fire. What else are you planning on doing with the spaceship?
Extra like highlights and stuff on it. Maybe like some different colors, different tones.
Okay, sounds good. I like the little patterns on it. That looks very cute. Hurt me to see one of your main colors just get ripped away like that. But what I do tell all my students is, I think what's going to contribute to a lot of success throughout this challenge is your ability to problem solve and adapt.
I'm pretty chill. I'm just here to make some good art and have fun.
Okay, that's what I like to hear. Not bad, Ryan. Have you ever used 3D pens before?
No.
That doesn't look like you.
Thanks, Zach. I'm focused on getting my schoolwork done. I want to win $10,000. High school and college pretty much suck compared to this.
Ooh, very pretty.
I got the butterfly on the grass, so I made this little flower with the leaves, and then I had more time, so now I'm gonna make a bee to go with it.
It looks very aesthetically pleasing.
Thank you.
Vince, how's it going?
Just about done.
Ooh,
I am.
Whoa, I like the portal.
Thank you.
If you could use like maybe this color to give it like an extra tiny little swirl, that will make it perfect.
I think he gave me some good advice, and I think it's gonna get me to day 2.
I've always wanted to throw a paper airplane in class. I was never that kind of student, so I'm gonna be that kind of teacher.
Dang, that's good.
That was awesome.
That was Ryan.
I have the base completed, but I definitely need a lot of details.
There's 20 minutes left. I'm feeling pretty confident. Whether I win or lose, I just know that I made something that I really enjoyed making and that I love.
Back in school, I used to finish all my art things way before they were due. Now I can kind of just chill and do what I want while everyone else is fighting the clock.
I'm still working on the master ball for the center of the cake. Even if I don't finish this little detail, I think my piece is pretty complete.
All right, class, time is up.
Don't necessarily feel super confident in winning, but hopefully this is enough to come back.
I'm ready to be judged. Let's go.
All right, so now the students are gonna present and I will be giving them a score out of 100. And unfortunately, this class is weighted. Whoever has the lowest score automatically gets an F. Michelle, why don't you go up to the front of the class and present?
So nice being a teacher, watching all these presentations and not have to deal with the anxiety of going up in front of the class.
I wanted to do something simple and clean. And I did Pokemon because as a kid, it was my favorite game. I thought it'd be easy enough for me to do, but cute enough for it to look good.
Very nice, Michelle. Everyone, round of applause.
It looks very cute, it's very complete. The cake could have used some more detail, but overall, not a bad piece, I'd say.
Next up, can we have Vinny?
So you've heard of Pickle Rick, right? But have you heard of Pickle Rick coming out of the Golden Gate Bridge? Feast your eyes on Pickle Rick. Simple as that.
Very nice, Vinny. Why don't you bring it up?
Thank you. Vinny had a very creative idea. His structures look very nice. I think it could have been cleaned up a little bit. But I think it looks really fun.
Next up, can we have Ryan?
Hello, everyone. My name is Ryan. His name is Ryan. Who doesn't want to be a Rick and Morty character? Obviously, you can see the purple hair, the beard, my purple hoodie I wear all the time. I made a little bust with a plaque because Zach said that it would be cool. Yeah, that's all I have.
All right, very nice, Ryan.
Ryan's piece is extremely impressive. I did not think his was gonna be so good.
All right, next up, can we have Henry?
So I made a rocket because I'm from Houston. Houston Rockets, blasting off, a lot of flames, going to the moon.
All right, thank you very much, Henry. Why don't you bring it up over here?
For Henry's piece, I'm really glad he didn't just do a rocket, but at the same time, I feel like the rocket just didn't have enough detail. The fire looks really cool though, I'll give him that.
All right, next up, can we have Shaq?
All right, what's up? This is my Shack wing, the front part that's sponsored by ZAC Zach himself. Matched it with my name on the side. Cause man, Henry over there, he had the bad jetpack fire coming out of there.
Thank you, Shaq. Bring it up.
I feel like Shaq could have done a lot better. It's a cool concept. It has cool structure to it, but it looks very messy.
Next up, can we get Savannah?
This might be really small, but I'm really excited about it. I wanted to make something that I have tattooed on me. I chose the mushroom. This mushroom can hold your secrets. If you bend down and whisper a secret to it, it will start to glow. This is what I imagined a mushroom like that to look like.
Very nice, Savannah. Thank you.
Savannah had a cool concept. Hers was a little smaller than the others, but she got a lot of detail down. I like the colors too. Looks kind of like a fairy tale piece.
Next up, can we have Vanessa?
Hello class, I'm Vanessa. I make my own plants. This is a Carfaso flower. It's known for its really thick orange petals. It develops poisonous thorns, and so if an animal gets too close and tries to eat it, it's donezo. That's my plant.
Very nice, Vanessa. Thank you.
Vanessa had a pretty cool piece. It's really original. This feels very different. I like the design.
And finally, we have Michelina.
Hello everyone. My 3D pen art is a butterfly on a blade of grass. I did have time to add this cute little flower and a V at the end. I really like the idea of doing a butterfly because I was thinking 3D, and you know, with the butterfly wings, I thought it would look cool coming out in like a V shape, and I'm pretty proud of it.
Thank you. Can you bring it up over here, please?
Michelina's piece, I feel like, was very detailed. It's a lot of dimension and volume. The butterfly and the bee look beautiful, but Ryan's also looks really cool.
I hope it isn't great off presentation, because my presentation was whack.
Everyone had really cool things, but they were all really different. So I don't know what he's scoring on.
This is tough.
I should have brought the teacher an apple.
I love all my students, but at the end of the day, it's my job as a teacher to grade these without any bias, so they all have an equal opportunity.
Because I really don't want to send someone home, and I feel like I have the best class ever, and tomorrow we're just going to be missing a student.
Oh, I hope I don't get eliminated.
I hate tests. And honestly, if you guys disagree with my final decision, I'm completely fine with that. You guys should let me know which one your favorite one was.
All right, students, I will call your name and you can come up and get your paper. Vanessa, you can bring it back to your desk.
Thank you.
Michelle, and you guys can keep it to yourself for sure. Vinny, Ryan, are you guys nervous at all?
Yeah.
Henry, Shaq, here you go. Savannah, and Michelina. We're gonna start with the good news, which is Michelina, you got our highest score in the class. So whoever gets the highest score in each class gets an advantage, and in this case, if you win the entire competition, I'll give your dad a grand. And unfortunately, we do have our low scores, and I love you all as students, but unfortunately, Henry, you had our lowest score in this class. So I'm sorry, Henry. Instead of paying to learn, I'll pay you for learning and coming out. So here's a grand. And for the rest of you, you guys are one step closer to winning the 10 grand. Class is dismissed. Hey everyone, welcome back to class. We are on day 2 of our week of art school. We have 7 students remaining, and whichever one of them graduates at the end of the week wins 10 grand. It looks like class is in session. Good morning, class. Hi. Today, you guys will choose seats. You just can't choose the same one you sat in yesterday. Today, we will be painting. Day 2. Before we start this challenge, let's take roll. You guys can just make a random noise. Michelle. Savannah. Michelina.
Yeah.
Ryan.
Yay!
Vanessa.
Yeehaw.
Shaq. And Vinny. Looks like everyone's here except for Henry, who got kicked out yesterday, unfortunately. Today, you guys will have 5 hours to make the best painting possible. Whoever gets the lowest grade gets kicked out of class. I'm gonna give each of you guys a sheet of paper. I want you to write down the topic you want to do.
Little do they know, I'm gonna push them really far outside their comfort zone. All of them are gonna end up having different topics.
We're just gonna mix these up. They will be getting random topics.
Here's yours, there you go.
Your 5 hours has begun.
Yeah! Love! up? What is a pencil kid?
I got a koi pond.
I feel like a mischievous teacher today. Usually students play pranks on teachers, but not this one.
We had to take it outside because you know your boy's about to go spray painting. I got my man Ryan out here. We're gonna see what we're gonna get. Yeah.
Devon, so luckily we have you as an expert painter to come in today.
This is everyone's work from yesterday.
Wow, this is sick.
We need to be on the same page for today's grading, so I wanted to see how you grade this
I would
first.
have definitely chosen that one.
Okay.
This one as second because I like that one.
Dang!
And this one as third. That's my final answers. Wow, teachers really do great.
Yeah. Vinny, how are you doing this morning?
I got a good idea of what I'm doing right now. This is you.
Just curious, how was your first day of art school?
Honestly, Zach, I was super intimidated. I mean, everyone here is an actual legitimate artist. I come from a tradesmanship background, and I've never done anything like this at all.
I am not feeling very confident. I got Michelle's prompt, which was Pomeranian, and I've never painted animals before, so it'll be interesting.
My goal was to push you guys outside of your comfort zone, so.
I am definitely outside of my comfort zone.
What topic did you get?
Pencil kid on a cloud with balloons.
Would you say this topic is something you're comfortable with?
It's definitely pushing my creativity. I do draw and paint like a lot of clouds and landscape type stuff, so I'm trying to use that to my advantage and then add the pencil kid and the balloons.
I got koi pond, trees, and the moon. I'm notorious for not adding backgrounds in any of my work.
So this is gonna kind of force you to do backgrounds today.
I'm completely out of my element again, just like yesterday, so.
Michelle, what is going on? Well, the thing that's going on is nothing from what I'm seeing.
I don't think I can come up with anything. I don't do well under pressure. And right now
Are you giving up already?
I'm feeling a lot
Michelle.
of pressure. So I think that's why I'm blanking out.
Michelle, you can't give up already.
I want to do 2 animals, but I know it's too hard for my skill level.
Do your best.
Literally in school, I'm taking time out. Teach my man Ryan, he was the only one brave enough to come out here and do some spray painting with your boy.
I have a sketch. There it is. I feel like I need more. What if we did treats?
Apparently, 2 of the students are not in this classroom right now, so they'll probably miss the next thing, which is pretty important. All right, class, give me your attention for one moment. I would like to introduce you to my friend, Devon. He is known for drawing portraits on subways. However, what a lot of people don't know is he actually specializes in painting.
So I'm excited if anyone needs any tips.
What's gonna be fun today is each of you guys will get a 15-minute slot that you guys can schedule with me a little later on. For the students that aren't in class right now, I guess they're just gonna have to figure it out for themselves, and if they don't schedule it, they don't get us help. It's up to you guys if you want to inform the other students or not, since they are not in class right now.
So we're thinking we should just not tell them.
I'm team don't tell them.
They weren't here to hear it, so.
I think it's only fair.
Savannah, are you team don't tell?
Yeah.
Sounds like we're all in a unanimous agreement. They will not know that they can get help from Devon.
You guys might have missed out on something.
We're missing out on something?
No.
I guess I missed out on my time with Devon.
Michelle, what time slot would you want?
Right now. Last time Devon helped us, they recommended that Devon helping us at the really beginning because the sketch is the most important. So that's why I was at the front of the line.
I'm about to help Michelle draw out the whole entire flamingo thing. She says that she's gonna do realism, which is insane because that's one of the hardest things to do.
This is more like Devon's art piece.
How much time
and
do I
I'm the
have?
assistant.
15 minutes.
Look at that! I don't think I have a chance of winning because I still gotta finish this piece.
So I sketched out the pencil man guy. I didn't want him like just facing front and flat like that. I kind of want him like reaching since he's in the clouds, and the balloons are going to be like taking him away. So that's what I'm going for.
Right now, I'm doing a little drawing on a notebook. If they find this, they'll get a really big advantage. Similar to yesterday, but this one's gonna be a lot harder to find.
Students, we have a little game for you guys. Somewhere in this classroom, I wrote, Zach is a nerd. If you find it, you get a pretty big advantage.
Vanessa is actually getting pretty close.
Hint, I am facing it right now. Oh, Shaq, how nice of you to join us. What do you think they're doing right now?
Oh, they're doing the challenge! Here's the challenge. That's messed up.
I said I would only announce it once.
You know what's so crazy? I don't need the challenge to win. I hate to sound cocky, but I know the deal.
Where could it be?
Zach's a nerd.
Oh,
That's 2 days in a row.
you actually get a really big advantage. Choose 2 people. They can only paint with their finger for an hour.
I'm trying not to even look at it.
I think I'm gonna pick the best painter and just absolutely devastate him. She's doing watercolors. Oh man, if she had to finger paint for 2 hours using watercolor.
Okay, look at the guys outside though.
Shaq, I might have unfortunate news
Don't
for
do
you.
that. Even if you give me an hour, I'm still gonna win.
Yeah, but what if I gave you 2 hours?
Don't do this.
I'm getting out of this.
I'm hearing some major yelling coming from outside. I think Vinny made his decision, and it's not me.
I will help you with your canvas right now. I'll give you a whole hour. Well, instead
right.
of this finger paint. Is that a deal?
All right, me and you, Shaq.
Okay,
Oh, thank you. Let's go destroy Savannah. Let's go destroy her. Savannah, I have just the most unfortunate news
Wait a
for
minute.
you. He's basically done. He needs 30 more minutes to finish his piece. And
My students are a little bit rowdy today. This is interesting.
Hit them with the ruler or staple them.
as much as I hate to do it, I'm switching from class clown to class bully. I'm doubling up on Savannah and making my first enemy.
Double as in 2 hours?
2 hours. I'm sorry to do it
don't talk
to
to me.
you.
That was painful to watch, Savannah. Until 3:25, you can only use your finger.
That's gonna make this way more difficult. I'm pissed, and I'm out for vengeance. New arch nemesis.
If I have any chance to make it to day 3, I gotta be ruthless.
The stupidest thing was that Vince didn't choose me. If he wanted to win, he should take out the next worst person.
Okay, class, we're having a finger painting lesson.
You guys heard the bell, which means you guys can grab lunch.
I just dipped my fingers in paint. Great timing.
Throughout these competitions, I would try my best to get to know each other and make some friends. You may need it.
So Devon helped me with a lot of the beginning pink, but now I'm putting in the pink so it looks more like a flamingo. So cute.
The craziest part is manifesting an alliance with Vince so he wouldn't get me to finger paint.
At this point, I'm just counting down the hours. Will I try to get Vinny back? Yeah, absolutely.
Why don't we go around and just look at everyone? And I think we can give them all a little bit of advice.
Okay.
What's your plan for the background?
So I want to get the character completely done.
Let's see a knuckle.
Oh, right there? That's a story for outside of class.
She's like the last guy that judged my painting.
Just know.
Your background's like 70% of the piece. I would not leave that till the very last second if I were you.
You still got me?
Wait, you created your own prompt or?
Nah, this joint was abstract background, which is totally in my wheelhouse. I always see LA with these crazy clouds and the sun just makes me feel good, full of positivity.
My prompt was Pomeranian, and let me tell you, this is a Pomeranian.
I think if you like kind of like piled up some toys, have like a couple like spilled like kibbles and stuff like that, it would make it look very like natural.
Damn, you're such a dog expert.
Honestly, I was like, pencil man, I was like, does she mean like a real skinny guy?
That's hilarious. I wouldn't even know where to start.
For this painting, I actually really like the color contrast.
Maybe like make this like a hexagon where like there's like 3 different shades.
So Savannah has been using her finger for the last hour and a half.
Definitely going a little more abstract than I had in mind originally, just because I can't do details with my fingers.
If you can have like some smaller fish deeper down so they're like kind of staggered on top of each other almost, that will give it a lot more depth. Do you have any words for Vinny?
This painting does look pretty cool. I wanted to hate it, but I don't.
I'm just gonna say this very loud. The advantage if you win today is extremely big.
What is it?
I can't say yet. I'll whisper to Devon. Oh my god!
I'm not a very big painter, so I wanted to try to use a bunch of different mediums.
I love the orange and the outline of the butterfly is like so sharp.
Shaq's just out here helping everyone. I'm not sure if it would win the entire thing if you don't add a little more to it, because there are a lot of very impressive ones out there, and I think it looks cool.
Any thoughts, Devon?
My brain is empty.
How do you plan on blending the whites with the pinks?
I did.
I mean, Michelle, I don't think it looks bad at all.
That is it for my finger painting. Now it's time to paint like the wind because I have a lot of time to catch up on.
Devon, do you think we should give them diabolical challenge?
Yes.
I'll give you a choice. Do you want someone to sabotage another person's art?
What's the other choice?
I haven't thought of one.
We are gonna play a little game. Devon and I came up with a collaboration sentence. First person to guess that exact sentence wins something big. We're gonna draw it out.
See you later, alligator.
It kind of looks like a lizard. Things does it take to get
To the Tootsie Roll Center.
He's in love.
Lizard licking butt?
Why is it hairy?
A lizard licking a hairy butt?
Oh, you got it! So the sentence is lizard licking a hairy butt.
You could pick anyone's painting. You have 20 seconds to dip your nose in paint and ruin their painting.
Oh, God. Honestly, between Ryan and Shaq, everyone was saying that Shaq's gonna win.
You can do it, I'm still gonna win.
Then I'll choose you.
Oh!
This she got
2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, this is horrible.
6.
She got licking on her top lip.
8, 19, 20. All right.
That really wasn't even that bad.
I guess you're gonna have to find a way to work around this.
It's gonna be very, very difficult. No, it won't. There is no bad things, only happy accidents. Also, mistakes happen. Keep trying. We're gonna spray paint that over. It's gonna be a whoop, whap, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Easy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe take 30 minutes or less. I might even put some more clouds and effects in there. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. And I still got to paint my man Vinny's over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm on overgrind time, my time. Let's go.
I'm really hoping that I make it through to tomorrow. I think I have a good shot. Really want to win this because I literally have no money right now to my name.
Hey class, you guys have 2 minutes left.
I'm so glad we're almost done.
Thank God I got time to add details because I was getting a little nervous.
I'm hoping to pull at Zach's heartstrings, making the Pomeranian his dog specifically.
40 seconds left.
I'm worried.
I'm feeling pretty confident, even though I don't paint. I might start painting more.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stop working on your piece.
We each have a sheet of paper that we're gonna write the students' scores on. We will average them out so we don't have any bias.
I was really unmotivated in the beginning, and then Devon helped me out, and then Zach helped me out. Then it became motivated, and now I really like my piece.
Class, first of all, good job for completing another day of art school. You guys are gonna come up one at a time. You guys are gonna present your piece, and then Devonna and I will score you guys. First up, can we have Michelle?
So my theme was love. I drew 2 flamingos with their head the shape of a heart.
I'm actually pretty impressed.
And then the bottom part, it's wiggly because it's in water.
I love the black background, how it like makes them stand out, and the reflections, and like the top highlights, and like
I genuinely think this is pretty good.
Hey, thank you, Michelle. Next up, can we have Shaq?
My theme was landscape abstract.
his topic was so specific, it almost felt like he chose it himself.
I did my signature abstract shapes on the bottom.
That's exactly what I was looking for. Something really large and some smaller things in the back.
And in the city, you gotta worry about gas prices, people stealing your bike, other people being rude, but nothing is as beautiful as the city.
Also, he recovered from that white paint really, really well.
Anytime I'm in the city, I'm having a hard day, I look up and I look at the clouds and I thank God and I thank the ancestors for giving me the love and the light that I can share for other people and express myself.
He's a good storyteller.
I know, right? I wish I could talk about my art like that.
That symbolizes blessings and good luck.
How you can come up with that?
Next up, can we have Vinny?
Shaq did this background for me. Massive shout out to Shaq. I think I made the right choice making an ally. My concept behind this was Zach as Peter Griffin, but if anybody's ever seen the show Rick and Morty, when you go through that portal, there's always an alternate dimension on the other side.
The one thing I do really like about it is how bold the cartoon character looks compared to the rest of it. He definitely messed up the lighting a little bit. I can see shadows on the left and then the right.
Don't take a points for that, because that was me.
Thank you, Vinny. Next, can we get Savannah?
So I had to finger paint the fish, as we know. All of the colors you see are finger painted, and all of the black I used a brush for.
I do think the colors pop, but she really should have layered it a little bit better. Like everything's like side to side, so it looks really, really flat.
There's too much black, and like the stars were like very last minute just to fill it up.
I feel like a lot of it wasn't
Planned out, it was just like randomly drawn.
Yeah.
I didn't really know what I was going to do. I was really nervous. I don't paint landscape.
Thank you, Savannah. Michelina?
Feeling pretty good, actually. Hopefully enough to get me to go to tomorrow. For my theme, I got Pomeranian, which I was very scared to get at first because I was like, those are very fluffy dogs and I have no idea how I'm gonna create that effect. And so I went for the cartoon method, and I got some help from my man Shaq, man of the hour here. He even taught me how to spray paint myself, so I did the border.
Something about it looks really off.
I don't know. I don't want to judge it.
Thank you, Michelina. Ryan?
My topic I got is the topic that I wrote, butterflies. I had a feeling that Zach was gonna make a switch, so I made something that I would not want to do, and then I got it. Because I don't have a very good rap sheet with butterflies. I went out with Shaq. He taught me a bunch of techniques up on the tarp on how to do different things with spray paint. I have the acrylic paint, Posca markers, add some water for some of these splatters.
He definitely should have done the splatter first and then put the butterfly over. There's some nice colors. He definitely needed to clean up the antennas. It was very like foggy.
Put this little purple butterfly here because my father-in-law is battling pancreatic cancer right now. We got Todd in there.
I love this piece.
Thank you, Ryan. And finally, can we have Vanessa?
My topic was Pencil Kid on a cloud with balloons. This is my interpretation of clouds.
If I didn't know her game, I don't think I would guess it's a cloud. I would think that's like a boomerang.
I don't think it's too bad. I guess it's kind of stylized.
Then I made the little Pencil Kid. He's living in his own world and he's just playing with the balloons.
What I don't like is some of the tangents I see. Pencil arm to the right, it like matches up perfectly with the cloud.
You know, the theme was very challenging and specific, you know, so she like did what she could.
Color-wise, compositionally, I don't think it's too bad.
I love how she like wrapped the balloon around the pencil.
Thank you, Vanessa.
I'm very proud of all of these students. I feel like this is kind of like the hardest part because I really don't want to see anyone go. We'll be handing out the scores in a second. This is the tough part.
The way we're gonna do this, I'm gonna save the top 2 and the bottom 2 for last. I'm gonna pass out everyone else's first. If you get your paper right now, that means you're safe. You're not in the top 2 and you're not in the bottom 2. Yeah? Ryan? I'm gonna announce our top 2 first. Shaq.
Woo! You already know. It's a surprise to me.
And Michelle.
Michelle! Yeah! Oh, I got 95, baby. 95, baby.
I'm shaking.
Congratulations, Shaq. I will tell you your advantage, which is really big, in just a second.
All right, cool.
And unfortunately, we do have 2 people at the bottom. As much as I hate to do this, Savannah and Michelina, unfortunately, you 2 are in the bottom, no matter what the outcome is. Just keep going at it. I mean, you guys gave it your all today. Unfortunately, we have so many talented people here, and there needs to be a bottom 2. Whenever you guys are ready, you guys can look at them.
Yeah.
Savannah, that means you are safe for today. This is your parting gift. Jack, your advantage for day 3 of art school, immunity. You can't get eliminated.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. So we dated day 4.
Class is dismissed. Hello everybody, welcome back to my class. We are on day 3 of our week at art school. Whichever one of you guys graduates wins 10 grand. Today you guys will be doing animations. By a show of hands, which one of you guys have animated before?
Oh, really? I went to college.
You guys will have 5 hours to make your own animation. Remember how I said yesterday's was the biggest advantage? Jack, your advantage for day 3 of art school, immunity.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm kind of changing my mind right now. I think today's might be the biggest advantage. Before we start the challenge, let's take roll. So when I say your name, you can say your favorite food. Jack.
Water.
Does that count as a food?
Drink more water.
Michelle.
Hot pot.
Ryan.
Tacos.
Vinny.
Pork and beans, baby.
Vanessa.
Mac and cheese.
Savannah.
Sushi.
Okay, your 5 hours has begun.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah, teacher, you have to teach us.
Who hasn't used Procreate before?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I use Procreate all the time. This is definitely my favorite brush.
I have the least experience.
I was on the bottom yesterday. We gotta turn this around.
So not only am I failing today's class, I get to sit next to these 2 nerds.
Seated with my mortal enemy.
Before this, he was actually very confident. He was like,
It's not true.
everyone else is just gonna be so basic.
That is not what I said.
Vince is just a big bully. That's why we don't like each other.
She's gotta go.
So what my students don't know is that today there is actually an insane twist. No matter what score I give out, the person getting eliminated is going to be chosen by the winner.
I'm definitely gonna start with my background because that's gonna be the basis for the whole animation.
I think I'm gonna dedicate this to my lady. You know I'm trying to win this for her.
Maybe I'll do like Zach's little creatures, maybe like turkey or bonbon. Jack, since you won yesterday, cannot get eliminated.
That's a superpower.
Yesterday after the shoot, Michelle told me that she started giving up.
But I didn't give up in the end.
Do you think you would make it this far?
No, but at the same time, I didn't think he would make it this far.
All right, class. Remember how yesterday I said making friends would be very important? I would highly, highly recommend you guys make some friends today.
Gotta make friends.
No one would see it coming if we were allies.
We will have 4 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. You guys can't do anything else but talk to each other and make friends.
Friends.
What's up, guys?
I am not your friend.
They are going to want to make friends.
Can we all be friends?
You got a restaurant, right?
I did make these tables here. Make these tables right here as well.
Make close friends.
So I don't know what that means.
Somehow, I made 2 enemies the past 2 days.
I ain't kissing nobody.
Wait, why is he doing this?
Remember what I told you guys earlier? That's why.
I don't know if I should trust Savannah. Let's go destroy Savannah.
Let's go destroy her!
Might find some forgiveness in my heart
Trust
if I
woman
heard
right
a sincere apology.
I'm on the fence about it.
Hopefully, he won't sabotage me again if he gets the chance.
Hey Ben, you like my glasses? I have one for you too.
You do?
He just went from nerdy to inspirational.
How do you think he hasn't popped the question?
I don't know. I need advice. How do I get him to propose to me?
Have you been cooking?
I cook, I clean, I do back rubs.
Come on, man.
I do it all.
You look at this wonderful young lady right here.
Yeah. My only goal in life was to have 2 kids and a house. Now I have a lot more goals. I don't have 2 kids yet, but I have 2 dogs.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Yo, you need to marry that girl.
Yes.
Class, please return to your seats.
Did you hear any of that conversation?
I can't propose to a student.
Well, that was fun. Wait, what's your name again?
This is all part of my plan to create an amazing classroom environment.
Where was I? We're almost done with the background. Looking pretty good, but I don't want to go too crazy because I know I'm gonna need a lot of time to animate.
What do you think? Oh, you're doing the temple? You're just ripping stuff straight off the internet. I think you just need to change your background like as a whole.
I'm struggling just to draw on this thing. I'm actually really thinking I'm not gonna pass today.
This is what we have so far. Turkey coming through a portal. I grew up really liking learning, but really dreading school. I feel like I have to make this a really fun learning environment, making sure they have like a really good time.
This is the art that we are working with. I really like the vibe. Let's bring it to life.
That actually looks really good. I'm surprised as hell right now. But we're gonna keep on pushing and keep on trucking.
Teacher, sir? What? Can we have a potty break?
Sure. Yes. Make it quick.
Oh, I don't know what that was. I think it was a gas bubble.
How's it going?
Terrible, I can't figure this thing out.
Why?
Lunch is here. Feel free to grab some food, or you guys can hang out with your friends and teacher.
Can I ask you a question, Savannah? What do you like to use? Yours looks like very precise.
Yeah, I use 6B pencil for everything. I like rarely use anything else.
Really?
Honestly, yeah.
I've been using pens.
Yeah, because it's so clean.
It's clean looking.
Yes.
I just made friends with Savannah. She forgave me for absolutely screwing her over yesterday.
I'm honored that you trust me to let go of the past. I take pinky promises seriously.
Stamp it.
So.
You saw it.
Deal.
What would you say is your biggest struggle so far?
I think just getting used to trying to make the movements look smooth and not very choppy, and then trying to figure out what I'm gonna make move.
And who do you think is your biggest competitor?
Well, Shaq, I think, is just leading the way right now with everything we do.
So you'd be pretty nervous if you had to compete with him in the finals.
Oh, no, I'd be excited.
All right, Vanessa,
Hello.
how are you doing?
I'm a little worried about time.
So talk to me about your plan.
Making movement, wrapping these things around the tree. And then I want to add like maybe a lightning strike.
Oh, I think that would be cool. Who are you the most nervous about?
I would say Ryan, actually. And I've seen some of his work. It's very clean and crisp.
Shaq, how are you doing?
Not really thrilled of what I have, but I really am enjoying the process.
I'm happy to hear as a teacher. I think enjoying the process is all part of the fun. All right, Michelle, I see you have not given up.
This is really frustrating, especially since I don't know how to do anything. But Ryan has been helping me a lot.
Oh, wait, that actually looks pretty nice. Good job, Ryan. All right, Vinny.
Yay, teach. I got the flames done. It's an entrance into something. Kind of creepy little spot in the woods. And right now I'm working on the animation with the hand. I'm trying to make it look like it's moving.
The animation is definitely cool, but I think you want to make the background yours. Know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Hey, Savannah, why don't you walk me through what you're working on?
I had no idea how to animate anything. I got my pumpkin all ready to go. I want to symbolize the pumpkin going back and forth between different dimensions.
I really like your concept. If you add a couple like small moving parts here and there, it'll give it like a more dynamic feel.
Okay.
I'm honestly proud of a lot of them for figuring this out and learning so quickly. Most of them have never tried animation before. It's one of the tougher topics for this week of class. The hardest one is still yet to come. We have a lot of different mediums over here. They're doing a pretty good job.
I have a decent amount done. It's like missing something, and we only have like 40 minutes. So I'm really gonna try to make this all come together.
Hopefully I'm friends with everyone. I do hope that everyone thinks that we're friends. Even Vince, even though we hate each other.
I'm a little nervous. Our time is slowly coming to an end. I'm gonna have to speed things up, but I'm not sure how.
So we have around 15 minutes left. Let's go see if they're gonna finish. Ryan, 15 minutes, are you gonna finish, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm done.
Yep.
I'll definitely finish.
The last few minutes I added some wind, I added bird. I'm feeling much more confident than I was like 20 minutes ago.
Finishing touches on these eyes.
I think I only have a few minutes left. I'm not gonna add anything else.
All right, class, your 5 hours is up. Woo! Good job, everyone.
I feel like everyone else's is like really focused on art, but my strong point isn't art, so I'm really focusing on the animation portion.
First person, can we have Michelle?
I made a little animal coming out of a box.
I think Michelle's the only one that changed the frame, so it felt like a little animated piece.
She's been killing it the last 2 days.
Thank you, Michelle. Next up, can we have Shaq?
Because I have immunity, I took a time out to do a special message for my lady. So I guess I'll take you guys on a test drive real quick. Will you marry me, Christina Berkeley? I love you. I also would like to challenge Zach to do the same thing.
It's very sweet, but I don't know about the animation. Thank you very much, Shaq. Next up, can we have Vinny?
All right, so my piece, and I made a figure. So I was focusing a lot more on the animation part of it, less on the art part of it.
I don't know why the flames are flashing.
I got the flames going out of the gargoyles. They both got eyes. I got a million eyes going on, and then the big mama in the back. That's my piece.
I mean, considering Vince has never animated before, it doesn't look too bad.
What's the inspiration for this piece?
To beat you.
It reminds me of some of the games I play on my phone. Very
Cool.
nice, Vince.
Thank you.
Next up, can we have Ryan?
Y'all ready for this? Like his eyes move, his mouth moves, his wings.
Honestly, I don't think Ryan should have helped Michelle. I think she might get a higher score than him. It's a cute animation. I wish she like bounced it a little bit.
But I think it turned out pretty cool.
Hang on, I have an idea though.
Since you drew turkey, your sons can have a turkey. Yeah, you can get it at zhcstore.com. They're really cute.
Thank you.
Next up, can we have Vanessa?
Nobody saw that.
This is mine. Kind of a funky world where things are all crawling on each other. Got the wind, got the trees.
She's definitely gonna have to bring it up closer. It definitely looks most visually appealing, but Michelle has better movement to it. I don't know which one to choose.
It really doesn't matter.
Actually, it does matter because the winner gets a huge advantage. Then it does matter.
Yeah, that's what I made.
I like the wind you added.
Thank you. Yeah, I think that kind of pulled it together. It was missing something.
One thing I would do, since those are your clouds, it would be cool to see them kind of like moving across as well.
I kind of screwed myself from the beginning because then I couldn't put it behind everything.
Very nice, very nice. Good job. And finally, can we get Savannah?
I drew one of my signature pumpkins, and I had it blinking back and forth between regular eyes and button eyes. And I wrote Spooky Girl Summer, the star freckles, kind of switching positions.
Savannah, could I see it up close, please?
Very interesting.
Oh, the mouth move.
Very nice. All right, thank you, Savannah.
I honestly did not expect this. I thought someone was just gonna dominate one off day and you could find yourself at the bottom and you might get kicked out. It can be anyone's game.
Class, I just want to say I am very proud of you all, especially since this is a new medium for a lot of you. I am very impressed with how you guys solved your problems and adapted throughout these challenges. With that being said, I have all of your final scores. I'm gonna hand out your scores. Please keep it to yourself. Michelle?
I saw it through the paper.
Shaq? Vinny? Ryan?
Thank you.
Vanessa? And Savannah. We're gonna start off with the lowest score. Unfortunately, Shaq, come up over here.
Oh, damn.
Shaq, even though I thought your message was extremely sweet compared to a lot of your competitors, the animation wasn't quite up to the bar they set.
Okay, for sure, for sure.
Since you won yesterday, you were safe from
I'm
elimination.
not worried about it.
I don't think anybody knows who's the lowest score right now. I don't think anybody knows who the highest score is either. I would like to announce the person that got the highest score in this class, which is Savannah. Congratulations.
What a comeback story.
This was honestly a very close decision. I did really, really like yours. I thought yours had so much nice detail. The flickering was really fun, and I was very impressed with it.
Thank you so much. And I was really worried when I heard we were doing animations.
I'm actually going to tell you your advantage right now.
I am about to drop the plot twist of the century.
Today, you get to decide who gets eliminated.
Oh, that's hard. Yeah, clap it up, yeah!
You can't choose Shaq because he's safe. You must eliminate someone from this class.
It's between four of us.
I took her black in the first challenge.
I'll give you a few minutes to think, and then I will need a decision.
I'll do my best. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't want anybody to hate me.
This is pretty crazy. No matter how good or bad they did, none of them are safe right now.
I hate this so much.
How do you feel right now?
I feel good that I ain't getting eliminated. If I was Savannah, I would honestly, I hate to say it, I would take off the strongest player on the board. And personally, I think the strongest player is Ryan.
I saw you guys pinky promise. That's serious. She gonna choose the biggest threat?
I'm going home, guys.
I don't want no pinky finger cross, pinky promise, double cross.
I think I know what I'm gonna do, and I'm not excited about it.
So Savannah, I know they are all your friends, and like I've seen you guys form friendships over the last few days. Unfortunately, you do need to kick one of them out of the class.
So this is probably the hardest reward I could have been given. The obvious choice would have been Vinny, but we made a pinky promise today. Let's go. And that is sacred. I can't break that. Let's go. I can't. Woo. I'm not trying to make beef with the teacher here, but the person I've gotten to know the least is Michelle.
Told you you should have made friends. We're officially done with day 3 of art school. Don't forget, one of you guys are one step closer to the 10 grand. So see you tomorrow. Hey everyone, welcome back to class. We're on day 4 of our week at art school. We have 5 students remaining, and whichever one of them graduates wins 10 grand.
Morning, Zach.
Morning.
Hey, Zach.
Good morning, class. How are you guys doing?
Doing good. Yes.
So for day 4,
We will be drawing.
since this is my specialty, I will be doing a little class on it. I'll kind of tell you guys what I'm looking for. You guys will have 5 hours to make a drawing. Whoever performs the best gets an advantage for tomorrow's class. Whoever performs the worst is out of class. Now, before we start the challenge, let's take roll. When I call your name, you can say here and give me a random animal. Ryan.
Here, dragon.
Shaq.
Oh, I'm here. A cow, move.
Savannah.
Here, sea turtle.
Vanessa.
Here, lizard.
Vinny.
Here, toad.
I'm not gonna say what the animal names are for yet, but it's gonna come back one of the later days. Today, you guys will be drawing. Luckily for you guys, this is my specialty, so I'm gonna be going around giving you guys some advice, helping some of you guys out a bit. We have created this world of characters. We started originally with Turkey, and we actually have, Ben, how many characters do we have?
10.
I think we have more than that.
11.
Sure, 11. So we have 11 characters, and what you guys will be drawing is an environment with those characters.
Oh my god.
This is the class I am most excited for today. As a lot of you guys know, I specialize in drawing and cartooning. I really want to just see them improve, put out some amazing artwork, and I want to help them out today too. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun.
So what I saw the last few days is you guys have been putting on a great show. You guys have been doing some great art. What I want to see this time is your take on my characters in your style, obviously, as well as putting them in an environment, which means background, stuff around the characters interacting with each other. The tools you have is a pencil. I'm gonna give you guys a little rundown about composition.
I love this.
A lot of the times what I see from students is that they draw a character over here and they'll just put stuff around it. It doesn't look very dynamic. I'll show you guys a few ways you guys can fix this. Toss something like larger in the foreground, a few smaller items in the background over here. So if you look at it, you can get something with a lot of depth. Do you guys have any questions?
Eraser 2?
Yes. Your 5 hours has begun. Ben, would you like to send it to everyone?
Yeah. I think it's the iPad.
I love this little bee looking guy.
These are sick.
True, they're so cute.
We've been developing these plushies and characters for a long time. So I think it's really cool seeing all these talented artists draw and create a world using our plushies in their own style.
Since these are actual plushies that you can buy, we actually have a lot of references they can use. So these will be sitting by you guys. Keep in mind, I want to see your take on what this world would look like.
Drawing is not my strong suit, but
Since these
we'll see.
How to make them creepy is the question.
Now that my main competition, Michelle's eliminated, obviously I'm out of my element. Well, I know I'm going up against a lot of really tough competitors right now. We're going to see if we can try to finesse our way again today.
It's all about composition at the beginning. Try to use a few of my examples. If you need help later, I'm gonna go around and help everyone out. Shaq, what are you thinking of doing today?
As you know, I'm a graffiti artist. So graffiti art is basically like abandoned buildings, alleyways, these hidden jewels that people go, they can spray graffiti. We usually come out and we have like mini parties. So we'll put out like the barbecue and we have this long wall in the middle of the city and everybody's just like painting. And it's a beautiful sight. Put the characters into that scene. So that fire guy, I'm gonna put him on the grill.
Oh, there's your mushroom character.
I'm choosing mushrooms because I love them so much. This is super cute. Also, I'm gonna go with the bee. Those are my 2 favorites, and I know myself well enough to know I need to be super interested in the subject matter or I'm going to get impatient and rush things.
Oh, yeah.
I want them to be in like forest with the sun rising.
I would also recommend you start out going in pretty light. Otherwise, if you want to switch up your composition a little bit, it's going to be very hard to erase and replace them.
I want to do like a post-apocalyptic scene, just because some of the characters have like armor and stuff on them and like some war paint. Everything we've done, this is the most comfortable I am.
I remember when I used to doodle in class, that's kind of how I got started drawing. I think the only difference is I got in trouble for it because I didn't do it in art class. And whenever the teacher would call on me, I think it's pretty apparent that I wasn't paying attention. Hey, I got better at art, so I guess it worked out.
Students, when you guys are done with your composition, bring it up over here. I can brainstorm with you guys a little bit. You guys can see if you like a new one. If you guys want to make adjustments, I can give you guys some advice.
It don't look like much right now, but we'll get there.
Do you know perspective at all?
That's your horizon line and it's like that. No, I don't. It's a good thing I'm in art class.
If this is your vanishing point, it gets bigger and bigger as it like comes closer towards you. That'll help with your layout a little bit.
We have a concept now, so let's just get to drawing.
This is what I'm thinking. So my idea is to have this bee kind of flying close to the sun. I don't want to actually put the sun in there because I'm not a fan of the put the sun in the upper right-hand corner thing.
Why don't you have the sun in like the middle somewhere?
I might have you show me how you would do that. But I want the bee to be losing its flower petal wings, and then I'm going to have the mushrooms all floating, trying to warn the bee.
So I feel like you have a very dynamic composition going on over here. I'm really liking it. You could make a few adjustments to make it even better. I would layer this over the hot air balloon a little bit more, so it looks like it's in front of it. When it's losing its petals, instead of having it go straight down, since they're in the air and flying around, so it looks like going all over the place and like going in front of you.
Well, let's see if I can execute this with a pencil.
I really like your initial layout.
He liked my composition, which made me really happy because composition's not normally a strong suit of mine.
You guys know what time it is? There's some lunch over here. Feel free to grab anything.
Taking a quick second break. I mean, my wrist is getting numb.
I've started some shading, pretty much just a tree. I only have a pencil.
Ben and I are getting a little bit bored here, so we're gonna have a little drawing challenge. We're gonna have like a minute.
I'm gonna lose.
Ben did actually a really good job. This was my take. Mackenzie, let's see yours. She had about 2 minutes extra to fix it.
The craft's queen, everybody.
I don't draw.
Doing some drawing again really takes me back to when I first started. I think that's what I'm best at. I think I want to go around and work with them on their drawing a little bit.
I am a little bit bored right now, so if any of you guys want to grab me for help for 15 minutes.
If you want to help me lay stuff out from my perspective, give me like a rough outline for these two characters, like size-wise.
So you want him kind of on his side like that?
Like an angle.
Let's draw his foot over here. Then we can make it so that he lost his like little pebble that he was holding. Draw these stepping stones over here. So now all of a sudden it looks like he's escaping him from like a cave, and these are all raised up.
Ooh, we gave you the cheat code.
Just keep working at it.
Thanks, Teach.
I'm kind of struggling with making sure there's actual contrast.
We could try doing some adjustment on this to make it look a little bit more three-dimensional. Do you mind if I erase this and adjust it a little bit? However you detail it, it's kind of up to you. This is looking really good. Just keep going at it.
And it was cool to just see him draw, like in person. I hadn't seen that before.
I love learning. That's how I become a better artist. Zach has a really, really good hold on composition, on his characters as well. We got Bebop Chevy right here doing some tags, little B guys. We got my man right here, Rabbit Man, tagging up the ZAC everywhere. Zach, because he funds their graffiti habit.
First things first, I really like your dynamic fire over here. I think we can make the flames with a little bit more movement.
Okay, go for it.
I'm gonna erase the corners over here real quick. I think especially since this is in the foreground, it'll look really, really nice. For the background, similar to the cityscape you did for that one, if you do like silhouettes for those,
okay, yeah,
I think it'll look really nice. Savannah, if you would like some of my help or suggestions, you have me for 15 minutes.
The floating leaves everywhere. Is it obvious that they're the bee wings? I mean, I'm not really sure.
Hope I can help you add some in the foreground. I think you have your style down very well. I'm gonna compositionally help you adjust a couple things, place a couple things here and there to kind of like bounce things around. But adding like a little bit of something like by the leaves makes it look like the leaves are almost like burning up. All right, you think you got it?
Thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate it. He was right. It was exactly what my piece needed.
I do want to do like the hive up here. I just need help with that.
Let's make this look like a little bit of rubble, kind of like the remains of the building. You can kind of decide how you want to detail this.
I guess the street sign would be cool.
Let's do that then. I think your main concern right now should be time, so just go ham.
Ben, be quiet, but give me something to draw. A hot dog stand. See if anyone can figure that out. We'll play Pictionary. Whoever can guess it first gets an advantage. All right, class, bring your attention up here. We are going to play a game of Pictionary.
A game.
Ben and Mackenzie gave me a word, and first person to guess the word wins.
Ladder.
Whiteboard. It's a swing.
Dunk tank.
No.
Hot dog stand.
Oh, you got it! Wait, I didn't even draw the hot dogs yet!
See, that's 3 challenges in a row. Woo! I smelled the glizzy in the air.
Well, here's your advantage. You get to choose one of your competitors, and for an hour, they need to use their non-dominant hand.
I can't do it to you twice. We're cool.
Oh, thanks, man.
It's either gonna be Shaq or it's gonna be Ryan.
I'm almost done too.
Ryan seems like he's got a lot to do. As much as I want to just throw it in your face and give it to you, I think strategically. What?
Okay, Vinny, what's the decision?
But strategically speaking, Ryan, he's got a lot of work to do.
He already switched to his left hand.
All right, let's go.
I'm gonna have to give it to Ryan.
1 hour, Ryan.
Can I erase with my right hand?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure, you can erase with your right hand. How good are you with your left hand?
Not great.
How often do you draw with your left hand?
For like a challenge in a video once before, that's about it.
Yeah, at least you have some experience.
I'm gonna lose today.
Vinny, why are you enemies with everyone?
I got a lot of beef. I haven't said anything to you.
He really not gonna like me for this one, because as soon as I'm done my picture, I'm gonna go over there and help Ryan with it.
I could have sworn just the other day Shaq was helping this man with his painting.
I mean, I could have won with or without Shaq. He was like, hey man, care if I graffiti on this?
This is sick.
I guess. I traded Shaq out with Savannah.
Vinny, you did get saved by Savannah.
I did, we're cool.
She was gonna eliminate you and then...
We kind of made a pact yesterday.
She held her word and a pinky promise is a pinky promise. That's all I had going for me yesterday was a pinky promise. But I don't think my animation was that bad.
Nah, his animation was the worst.
Definitely a little competitiveness there.
I'm glad other people are having beef and not me. I can just concentrate on what I'm doing.
After looking around, whose piece are you the most worried about?
Pretty much everybody. That's why I chose Ryan, because he's got a lot of work to do.
I just need to somehow finish it with my left hand. Even with the ruler, it feels so weird.
But this is so hard. I feel like I don't know how to use my body right now. Shaq's over here helping me, trying to make sure I can finish. I really appreciate you. Oh my God, I'm gonna name this Broken Street sign Vincent Street.
Time's up, I can use my right hand, now I gotta finish.
I'm feeling pretty confident, honestly. Creating some highlights. Oh yeah, look at that.
I definitely used every last second. Did the best I could do.
All right, we got a minute left. Just darkening up my background.
Jake, I don't have my sound effect. Can you give me a bell sound effect? One more time.
No.
Bell. All right, you guys heard the bell. Time is up, so everyone stop working. Good job, everyone. Who would like to go first? All right, Ryan, why don't you step on up?
I did about an hour of this with my left hand, and then my boy Shaq helped me finish, so I appreciate that. Sorry, Vinny, we have a finished piece. This is like a post-apocalyptic scene, and they're like on top of Earth. The street is Vincent Street, and it's closed. I have a feeling you might be going home today.
Oh.
Yeah, I tried to get as many of Zach's characters on here as possible. They are what's left on Earth after the apocalypse. There's a big honeycomb. They've taken over an abandoned building.
Very nice, Ryan.
It's gonna be tough.
Today, we're judging things a little bit differently. I have 3 lovely TAs over here. They're each gonna give you a score out of 100, and we're gonna find the average of those scores. And that's gonna be your final score.
I didn't sign up for this.
I like the fur you added on Bun Bun.
Is that Bun Bun Bun?
Bun 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 Bun.
Bun.
Ryan, just curious, how hard was it to draw with your left hand?
Any type of curve or texture, it wasn't happening.
I think it looks really nice.
Thank you.
Next up, Vanessa.
This is my drawing. A bunch of the characters kind of living in this forest world. They're all friends here. This is a happy place. Flames peeking out behind the sun. The mushrooms are having a little reading time. This guy's really hungry and fat, so he's eating these little munchies. Then we have the bees up here, my clouds, my trees, and yeah, this is my drawing.
Very nice.
You could tell it's your style.
Thank you, Vanessa. Shaq.
This is the Rock Monster crew. You know what I'm saying? They come out with all their paints and their cans. You know they gotta get some food, so I got a barbecue going on right here. Crew member is looking in the trash for more paint. This crew member doing some roller fills. He's knocking down some paint, and like the other ones are kind of playing in the paint. This octopus looking thing. We got this bee right here. He's killing it, spray painting the stop sign that says don't stop, won't stop, word to P. Diddy. This lonely bee over here, he just bust out this art piece that looks super tight. It's a lot going on, but I kind of like the way it came out.
Very cool. Thank you, Shaq.
We need Shaq to go home.
Next, can we have Savannah?
Let's go, Savannah.
I wanted a big character in the middle as a focal point. My goal with the composition was to have all the sets of eyes kind of looking toward the center. That way, your eye never really leaves the piece. The bee has flown too close to the sun, which is right behind him, and all of the mushrooms are pointing at the sun, trying to warn him. He's now losing pieces of his wings, which are flowers and leaves. So you can see here, like on his tail, he's lost a leaf. All of his wings are basically gone and floating around this mushroom in the hot air balloon over there.
Round of applause for Savannah. Finally, can we have Vinny?
So the 3 characters I choose were Giga Shroom, Rocky, and Pebble. The scene is, it's in a cave, and that's the environment in which you'd find these characters because they're rock related. Rocky's kind of the big guy, and this is like his domain, and he's guarding it in the cave right here. But we got Giga Shroom, and he's running from him, and we got Pebby falling from the sky. You can see he's losing one of his rocks, because typically he holds the rock, the character. Pretty much just disturbing and stealing something from Rocky.
Thank you, Vinny.
Vince's piece is actually pretty good. 25% of it. Now the other 75% is in question. And I'll let you guys, the viewers, choose that, okay?
We're here to stay, baby. I'm hoping.
I would be so sad if I made it to day 4 and didn't get to continue on to the next challenge.
Yeah, this might be the last day.
This time there's at least 3 people giving scores, so we're gonna find the averages of each score.
I hate this. This is so hard. How have you been doing it for the past 3 or 4 days?
I think they're pretty nervous giving out the scores, and I do not blame them.
What? This is not fun. I think I have my score. I feel like I'm more nervous than the contestants.
points.
I have all my TA scores. We are gonna find the average right now. I am very proud of you all, but obviously someone's gonna win today, get an advantage, and someone's gonna lose and unfortunately get kicked out of art class. We're gonna start with the winner. Everyone, the winner is, drum roll, Savannah. Good job. Here is your test score. Do you have a little speech?
Vinny, thanks for not sabotaging me today. I owe you one.
Now we're square.
Okay, cool.
In second place, with a score of 88, we have Ryan. There you go.
Thank you.
Good job, Ryan.
I got second.
Third, with a score of 87 out of 100, we have Vanessa.
I wasn't last.
Oh, no, don't do that.
Vinny and Shaq, can you two come up here real quick?
Oh boy.
So unfortunately, one of you will not be graduating art school.
I see.
Do you guys have any words for each other before I give you your scores?
No, I hope you lose. That's all. I don't want to go home.
Oh, I was gonna say something sweet.
You can still say it. But
I was gonna say, not being an artist coming in, I hope I've gained your respect and the other artists' respect, and hope to one day call myself an artist as well.
All right, well, no matter what happens, I am very proud of you both. Here are your scores. You guys want to compare them?
Yeah, I think I'm still in this thing. I got an 86.
I got an 89. Just kidding, I got it.
Oh my God! I have a parting gift for you.
Thank you, thank you.
Savannah, do you want to come up over here real quick? I'm going to tell you your advantage right now. So for your advantage tomorrow, halfway through the challenge, you can switch two people's art.
Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to put that to good use.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my class. We are now on day 5 of our week at art school. We have 4 students remaining, and whichever one of them graduates wins 10 grand. Today, we're gonna be carving stone. When I call out your name, say here and come up and grab a random sheet of paper. Shaq.
Yes, all right. Here.
Savannah.
I'm here. I got my own.
Ryan.
Here. Shaq's cow.
And Vanessa.
Here.
Did you get the last one?
This is the one thing I didn't want.
Some of you guys may recall, yesterday when we took roll, I asked you guys to give me random animals.
Dragon.
A cow, move.
Sea turtle.
A lizard.
In front of you are those random animals, and that will be your topic for today.
All right.
You guys have 5 hours to make these stone carvings. Don't forget, worst one gets eliminated. Whoever wins gets an advantage.
This is gonna be really hard.
I have no clue what I'm doing.
Are you comfortable making art of lizards?
Not really, but I'm comfortable with making art with my hands, so we're going to definitely work it out.
Okay, cool. Vanessa, you got dragon?
Yes,
How do you
I
feel
did.
about your topic?
I feel very intimidated. Dragons are pretty detailed, and I don't know how to carve stone.
What topic did you get?
Turtle?
Oh, I think that was the one you chose.
This is my animal.
What are your thoughts about carving with stone?
I'm afraid that I'm gonna hit it wrong and it's just all gonna crumble into pieces. Let's go get our materials. I don't know what any of this is for.
So I kind of just grabbed all the tools.
Literally, like one of everything.
Can you hold this for me? Thank you.
I feel like I could break this whole table.
I think dragon and lizard are gonna be pretty tough topics. Wow, Ryan, you got a cow.
Thank you, Shaq.
Well, luckily for you, my favorite food, steak medium rare, so I do, in fact, love cows.
So I should just do a big T-bone steak?
Probably wouldn't win with that, but I do love steaks. Hey, everyone, and keep in mind, since today's extra challenging, if you guys want to use your phone as references, go for it.
I found a reference that I liked a lot where the cow's laying down. I thought that was the smartest move.
Class, when you guys start carving your stone, make sure you put on your safety goggles. I don't want stone getting in anyone's eye.
Me and Bun Bun are both safe. We're ready to go.
This is definitely going to be the most difficult class by far. It is very hard. Rock hard, you'd say. The main goal for everyone today is just to get out of their comfort zone and try something new, because for all of them, this is definitely a medium they're not comfortable with. Most of them paint, they draw, some sculpt here and there, but I feel like stone carving is not something that's very common, so they're gonna have to use their creativity. They're gonna need to learn a new skill set. I'm very curious to see what they do with these stones.
I've drawn plenty. I've never done this, so.
I've got a sketch on one side.
Savannah, and don't forget about your advantage. So remember, halfway through.
I will be monitoring everybody's projects.
For those of you guys that don't know what we're talking about, Savannah won the challenge yesterday, so she got this advantage. Roll the clip. Tomorrow, halfway through the challenge, you can switch two people's art. This should be interesting.
This is great.
I'm attempting to get a shape going.
I know exactly what I'm feeling.
Yeah, exactly. Got it.
I feel a little deranged doing this, honestly.
It looks like you've done that repetitive stabbing motion before.
You're just like, now I can use my true talents.
I've been waiting my whole life for this.
I already cut myself like 3 times.
Oh!
Jack, what'd you do?
Jack, you were the one that told me not to use that.
I didn't, man. I'm too strong.
Jack, you put too much pressure on it.
It's okay. We can make it small like this, though, right?
If you want, yeah. Ben, so since you did a dragon, hopefully you've learned from it. You want to go talk to Vanessa, give her a little bit of advice?
In one of our crash challenges, I did a dragon and it did not turn out well at all. I made it like super flat and I only did the side image. One good way to think about it is drawing it from the side and then drawing it from the front.
Okay.
This is our videographer's worst nightmare because the audio is so bad.
No, that's not what I look like.
Hi.
I look like Shaggy.
I am lost in the complete sauce. I don't know what I'm doing, man.
If you have this outline, you also need to know what it looks like from the front. Kind of carve from both. Yeah, so this is
my TA, Mackenzie. Last time we did stone carving, Mackenzie won the crafts challenge. Obviously, this is a really hard challenge. I think they're struggling quite a lot. Why don't you go around and give everyone a little bit of advice?
Okay, how's it going, Ryan?
I'm doing a cow laying down, and then I'm gonna put the horns on at the end using a different piece.
Cutting it in half is a good idea. Do you have turtle?
Yeah.
Something that may be a bit easier, hammering like little indents.
I'm just so scared of using the hammer because I don't want it to crack in half.
Sure.
Yeah.
Go slow with it.
So I got dragon.
So that sucks.
She was like,
I don't even know what to tell you.
don't really know how to help you.
I actually asked Zach for help. Then I asked Jake for help, but he did not have the answers. Then I finally asked the queen, Mackenzie.
I would just go like this.
Oh, I see
Like
it.
that,
Then when
you
you
know?
angle it that way,
Yeah.
this
You
huge
need
chunk
to-
needs to.
Yeah, you need to
go
get
up.
rid of all that, and
Say
you need
less,
to do that
say
really
less.
quickly.
Found the new technique called the stab and jab. Check it out.
not bad so far.
Probably gonna end up taking out a lot of the shell, honestly, just so these little inner raised parts remain like 3D.
You gotta be very careful about like how much you have left as well. How's your dragon head coming along?
Getting somewhere.
Oh, not bad. You have a horn.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's not looking like it yet, but I'm getting the main shape. I'm starting to get it rounded.
So we are almost halfway through the class, which means Savannah is about to use her advantage. I think the interesting thing is that nobody else knows about this yet. If she doesn't like her piece, she can switch her topic and piece with someone if she wants, or she can switch two people to mess them up. I'm not sure how the other contestants are gonna react. Savannah, may I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. I actually like where mine's going, so I'm keeping mine. Shaq is already having some difficulties.
This will help.
I could switch Ryan's and Vanessa's.
And really mess them up.
Yeah. Ryan has sculpted things before, so I am particularly worried about him. And even though Vanessa hasn't sculpted, she was able to crank out like the whole of her dragon really fast. So that worries me too.
Class, may I have your attention? You guys remember how Savannah won the last class, correct?
No.
Yes.
Savannah, do you want to do the honors and tell them what your advantage is?
Okay, my advantage is I get to switch 2 of your projects, any 2 that I want.
2 of them.
Whose art do you want to switch?
I am so sorry. Love you both, but I'm switching Ryan's and Vanessa's.
Aw, man.
She trying to get you up out of here, bro.
Get over. I'm so sorry.
Which means you guys changed topics as well.
Here's my dragon.
Thanks. Let's go see what she's thinking. Vanessa, I only have one side going on that.
I got the little snout in the horn.
All right, let's kill it.
All right, we got this. Yeah.
We got this. So I wanted this dragon to start off with, so this is kind of cool. And there's a layout, so now I just need to make it look good.
I can't blame Savannah because me and Ryan were pretty far along, so it made sense.
She's winning, so she's getting these crappy decisions she has to make.
Class, may I have your attention? I have some familiar faces.
Hey!
We're around halfway through class of day 5, so it's time for me to introduce the plot twist. So while they're doing their stone carvings, you guys will be doing a mini challenge, and one of you guys are coming back in the competition.
What?
Hey!
You 4 have the rest of class to make art out of clay.
Okay.
And whoever's piece is the best comes back in.
That's crazy.
All right, why don't you guys go to the back and take a seat?
Redemption is awesome. Everybody deserves a second chance.
Welcome back.
Class is pretty chaotic right now. We have 8 people once again. We have students doing rock art, and then we also have students doing clay art. The 4 people that lost on the first 4 days are being given the second chance right now to come back in.
Not thrilled, let's put it that way.
Michelle, do you think you're coming back in?
No, I'm tired. I don't know what I'm making. I'm already at a bad start.
It'll be interesting to see which one of them gets some redemption. Cool thing about this is they can make whatever they want. Let's see what they do. Before we keep going with this video, building out the art school was really expensive, so we got Fortnite to sponsor this video. Now my friends will be doing finger paintings. You will each design your own Fortnite skin. Winner wins $500. You may start. In Fortnite's 4th chapter of Battle Royale, they have a new map with really cool medieval-themed buildings. What is going on here?
This is a three-eyed creature.
Additionally, with the power of Unreal Engine 5, Fortnite is getting a huge graphics update, making for high-quality visuals at a super fast frame rate. Just look at all the high-quality visuals.
That's so cool.
This season, players will be able to get around with dirt biking and sprint vaulting, even being able to perform tricks like wheelies and stoppies. They will also have new medieval weapons with a futuristic touch. Whoa! And the craziest part is that this season, Fortnite is introducing augments. Ben, you know what augments are?
Augments are like buffs that you get during the match. My favorite one is Bush Warrior, so if I camp in a bush, I regain health.
Ben, and for that, you get to steal anyone's color.
Jake, no purple.
You could ask me to do the line.
Mr. Beast has also joined Fortnite's Icon series, and his skins are now available for purchase in the item shop. And I'm done with my lines. Everyone stop what you're doing.
What?
Jake, I don't know about yours.
What do you mean?
Ben, yours is lacking a little color.
Killer Clown with the Fortnite pickaxe.
Put it down. All right, Mackenzie, congratulations. You win this one. Play the all-new Chapter 4 Season 1 today and download with my link below. Join the challenges. Let's go back to the video. How are you feeling?
I am determined for this redemption challenge.
Henry, same spot.
I never worked with clay before. Maybe like in 3rd grade.
Well, today you have a chance for redemption.
So today I'm doing Shroomy, Shroomba, and Giga Shroom.
Keep in mind, Michelle, you don't have 5 hours. You only have 2.5. Do your best, because honestly, I think you have a chance to come back in.
Okay.
And just like that, she's motivated.
If I just mimic one of these characters, would that be acceptable?
It depends how complex you can get with it. If you can make it look really impressive.
Like if I got the wings on Turks?
That'll be pretty impressive.
Back in high school, I took Art 1 and we did our own little like pinch pot monsters. So I'm gonna do it again. His name is Reginald. He's an original character and I love him.
I'm gonna do one of these characters building this table. Michelle, have I mentioned that I made these tables?
This is the base. I made the eyes. Now I'm gonna put it on to complete the look.
Hello everybody, I'm the new teacher and I'm not a substitute at all.
So apparently Jake's trying to be the new teacher.
Hi, Jake.
I am Mr. Riley. I'm gonna write you guys up and your actual teacher is gonna get you in trouble. How about that one?
Nobody listens to this.
We can all just sit in the corner and do nothing for the rest of class and you guys get mountains of homework.
Can you keep it down? I'm trying to work.
I understand that your art was switched recently.
Now I have a dragon. Please don't drop it.
Sort of rhinoceros.
I know, but it was already there. It'll look like a dragon. Stuff in the back.
So. I have faith. It looks like you're doing a good job.
Just kind of trying to get that gritty, like, scaly look into it.
How's it going?
I'm working on creating depth in my sea turtle. I'm just worried about bringing the shell's form out.
You're gonna want to chisel these down a little bit more
Yeah.
and then you have to start chiseling to the sides so it starts to be more rounded. If it's a little bit flatter on the top, that's okay. Chisel this down diagonally. You got Ryan's piece.
I did. Well, he had this side done, so I'm trying to imitate it.
The teacher, me, really likes when a piece is clean. Try to replicate it as best as you can.
I was going to finna quit about 10 minutes ago.
I heard you.
But now that y'all told me to stay in it, I actually kind of like the way it's coming out, and I'm kind of getting it.
Yeah, looking good. If you can make the scales 3D, you got it.
Way back! Never give up on your dreams. If you're watching this video and you're going through a hard life, don't quit.
Guys, do you want me to do other teacher things?
You could give me extra credit.
How about this? No.
Real teachers give extra credit. If you're a real teacher, prove it. Can't prove it. Oh, he's a real teacher, all right.
Hey guys, you're about to get expelled from summer school.
Expelled? Do you even have that power?
Because I'm the teacher.
Okay, if that's what you want to believe.
I think my teacher duties are over. I think I did a pretty good job, honestly.
Jake, class is back. That's the last time I'm trusting you with these.
I got into a fight with a couple of them.
Why are you fighting with our students?
I almost expelled a couple.
What? Jake, you've been teacher for 10 minutes.
I'm feeling a little lost. I'm like, I don't know exactly what I want to do yet. Hopefully it'll come to me. Monster maybe, I don't know.
We are coming along. I've got, you know, the teeth outlined, both sides, trying to make it as symmetrical.
I don't feel great. I'm just gonna keep working on it.
This is what I have. I don't know if I'll win, but I'm hoping I do.
I can definitely picture my turtle at the bottom of a fish tank or something. I tried to make the shell look separate from the body, for sure. That's probably as detailed as I could hope to do with stone, honestly.
I thought I would have more time to finish, but this character took forever.
So class has ended.
Time is up. 10
time is up.
The challenge is over. First thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna go around and take a look at these clay sculptures.
Just knowing that one of them is going to come back in is pretty stressful because they're all really good artists.
So I made a Oreo flower.
So this is my original monster, Reginald. I'm saying he's Reginald 2.0. The first one was the reverse of the colors. He was purple with blue spots, and I added the tail and stuff.
Chuki, and we got Turks. They're making a table, much like myself. And you got the whole crew. Big Mama, if you look on the side view, she's packing a wagon.
Interesting. So they made the table similar to you?
Yeah, similar to me, they made this table.
Okay.
I did your original characters, Shroom, Shroomba, and Giga.
He's very cute. I'm having a little bit of trouble deciding on which one I like better. I got something on my mouth. Probably gonna have to go take a look again.
He's looking at mine.
Yeah, Michelle, yours turned out really nice too. I think right now I'm debating between yours and Michelle's.
Valid. Hers is also very
I
good.
need to think.
Is it stressful for you?
So I need to make a decision now. I don't know which one to choose.
It's your decision. We already judged yesterday. I know who I would choose though.
Michelina and Michelle, come over here. I'm still like 50-50, but I think I do have one. Michelina's is fun, very detailed. Michelle, since you did do the entire evolution, you had more characters. I think I'm gonna go with yours.
Oh my god.
Sorry, Michelina, yours is so cute and so detailed as well.
Oh, I feel that. She's the reason I added the bunny.
Oh, I feel so bad.
Sorry, Lena. Michelle is back in the game.
Are you ready?
Welcome back.
Well, other artists, thanks for coming back in. Thanks for competing. You guys did amazing. Round of applause for all of them. And now that we're done with that, let's take a look at these stone sculptures. For our first person, can I have Vanessa?
I have a cow here. I originally had the dragon and then we switched. Ryan kind of had like a way of doing the legs that I tried to copy on each side.
These I'm definitely gonna have to see up close.
He has horns, as you can see.
Vanessa, would you like to bring it up here?
I like it, even though the snout is kind of big. It looked like a pig, for real, for real.
The snout is thick. Okay, thank you very much, Vanessa.
Did kind of look like a pig.
Next up, can I have Ryan?
Ryan.
I have to pee really bad.
Hello. I switched with Vanessa. Savannah made a switch, and I was kind of stoked because I really wanted to do the dragon in the first place. This is Remy, the rhino dragon. This big horn looks like a rhino, but he is a dragon. But he really comes to life after he's wet. Just wait! Now you can see like all the details in him.
Ooh, look at the scales on the back.
Ryan, can you bring it up, please? Very impressive. I used to really like fossils and dinosaurs and stuff, and this reminds me of like a dinosaur skeleton. Very nice, Ryan. Very nice.
Honestly, right now I'm super confident in my piece.
Can I have Shek?
I had lizard. This is like my third attempt. I tried to do like a head and failed, and then I tried to do a body, and then I failed that, and then I went back to the head. Shout out to Mackenzie and Ryan. Thank y'all. It has a little mouth. You can also see the nostrils right here. I did eyes, and then I went in and I did the scales for the actual head as well. Yes.
Want to bring it up here?
Yes.
I like the scales. All right, thank you, Shek.
This could be my last day.
And finally, can I have Savannah?
I made a baby sea turtle, but my word was turtle. This was actually my word, so I was excited to get it. I had never worked with stone before either. Like anybody else here, it was definitely difficult, but I am happy with how all 6 of these little bumps turned out. And also his face kind of looks like Toothless from How to Train a Dragon, so that made me happy.
Very nice. Can you bring it up here? Thank you. Oh, you got the shape in there. Thank you very much, Savannah.
If I get out right now, then my Lucky Charm sea turtle is not lucky. I will probably throw it in the ocean, back where it belongs.
Come on, we got this. We got this.
All right, students, I am going to pass out your scores. It was a very difficult decision, but I have scores. Ryan.
Lisa, I'll see if your boy is returning.
Savannah.
I just hope I'm not last today. That's my goal.
Vanessa. Shaq. First of all, I want to bring our highest scorer up. Ryan, could you come up?
So fun. I won one! And I got my first compliment from Zach. Thank you. It's been a year and a half.
I'm very proud of you, Ryan. Today is a big one to win. You get 2 things. If you win this entire challenge, I'll give your mom $1,000.
What? That's amazing.
And you have immunity for tomorrow.
No! God, that sucks!
Which is actually gonna be really huge. And Ryan, I'll explain why else it's really big. Because tomorrow, we're eliminating 2 people.
Yeah.
Well, Shaq.
I lost.
You did get the lowest score, but luckily for you, there's no elimination today.
There's no elimination!
What?
Tomorrow, we're gonna have 5 people compete. 2 of you guys will be eliminated tomorrow. Ryan is safe. Remember, one of them will graduate on the 7th day and win 10 grand. I will see you guys for day 6 of our school. We are on day 6 of our week at art school, and today we'll be doing photography. And luckily for me, I have a substitute teacher in that knows a thing or two about photography.
Let's go!
For day 6, we have 5 students left, and whichever one of them graduates at the end of the week wins 10 grand. So I'm gonna call out your name, just say here, and say anything you want to Jordan. Ryan.
Here. My kids watch you and your daughter all the time.
You've already moved on to the next round.
Yes. Savannah.
You can just ask anybody in the wild to take photos with you.
And you're gonna do that today.
I do not have the balls for that. Michelle.
I'm your biggest fan.
I don't believe you.
And I bought you dinner last night, so remember that.
Shaq.
I mean, I think we met before. I like the white afro that you got rocking right there,
Thank you so much. It's actually strawberry blonde, not white. You're right. You called me old. He's out. He's already cut. You can leave.
Vanessa.
Nice to meet you. I'm super excited that you're here to help us out.
Aw, that was so sweet.
We will be taking photos of 5 different topics, and you guys will create a little portfolio, and you guys will be judged based on your 5 photos. The first topic we're gonna do today is nature. So Jordan, do you have any tips on nature photography?
The biggest rule of thumb in photography is called the rule of thirds. Zach, will you help me out? So this is typical what you would do. So here are intersecting points. You put the subject on one of the intersecting points. How enthusiastic are you about this photo you're about to take?
10 out of 10.
I don't believe you for a second. I want to feel it.
I'm so excited.
Let's go.
Let's go!
I'm pumped. I'm ready to go.
I'm ready, my boy! Let's get it! Yeah, my boy! Let's get it! Let's get it!
Even dropped the phone.
You will have 20 minutes, have fun, and good luck.
Today will be a fun day. I love taking pictures. I love taking pictures of myself. Not really nature, but we'll see.
Can I also tell you, when you're shooting with one hand, you're like, I'm a little concerned about her technique.
You're concerned about Michelle?
Yeah, she's just going click, click. She misses the, I don't know. Michelle, hold it with 2 hands.
Oh,
dude.
But I have 2 cameras.
So we only have 20 minutes, which is not that much time. So I'm gonna be snapping away and definitely asking for Mr. Matter for his help.
So I'm a real city boy, and usually what I like to see on power lines a lot is the shoes kind of on power lines. So I'm gonna do that same thing with my colorful shoes. Hopefully I'll be able to get it back and take a picture of that.
In college, I did take a photography class. It was an online class that I did, so I don't even know if I did it right. I got a passing score. Don't remember anything from it, so it's cool kind of learning a little bit about this, and I'm ready to see if I can do some dope pictures. Okay, let's keep walking.
There's a lot of bugs out here, and I'm really afraid to walk through the grass. The grasshoppers are going to attack. I can feel it.
So today's probably the hottest day this month. It's 108 degrees.
It's like legitimately hard to think at how hot it is right now.
Does that feel good?
No. That was a fail.
It's really hot out here, but I've been focusing on bugs. I've gotten a few photos of grasshoppers and vultures and a really cool dragonfly.
I've been wanting a cactus. I found a cactus. I'm kind of scared to walk through here, but I want to get this picture. I want to get this picture of this cactus. If I get bit and die, I love you guys back home, my kids, my wife. Ow, poked myself in the eye.
So I got a lot of advice just because I feel like my my pictures haven't been very good. Photography so far has been really hard. It's quite hard to find a good nature piece, that's for sure. Whew. So many dragonflies, I'm literally terrified. I'm okay, I think I have to go back where I'm
What happened? Why are you crying? A bug?
It looked like something between a scorpion and a spider and a beetle.
It bit you? Oh my goodness! It did bite you! What on earth?
I'm never taking a nature photo ever again. I thought today was gonna be a chill day. I thought I was just gonna relax. But instead, I cried my eyes out. This is torture. Art is not easy.
Michelle.
Yeah.
First of all, I want you to know that if you die, I really liked getting to know you.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. Okay.
For lesson number 2 of photography, you guys will be doing speed portraits.
Try not to do what everyone else would do. Be creative and try to add a little bit of humor. Make them do something silly. It's going to have a better chance of moving on.
So for this round, you guys will go one at a time. You guys will be taking photos of me in this classroom. However you guys want, you guys can tell me to do anything. You guys have 60 seconds each.
Yeah, shout out to Jordan for helping me on this one. It's gonna be tight. Hopefully I'll be able to redeem myself with this.
Do you understand what's happening?
Yes, sir.
You get 1 minute to get a photo
1 minute.
of Zach.
Got you.
Ready?
Yes.
Get inside!
Yeah, get inside.
Ew, there's coffee!
Right off the bat.
More.
I can't, my legs are stuck.
Here we go. No, make him in there, and then he's writing on the thing.
Okay, then you write on the thing.
Yeah, from the trash. Using the.
I need a marker.
And stop.
Hey, get sexy, my boy.
I know what I'm gonna do, and I'm really excited. I want to call dibs on second. This is the only time I'm ever gonna volunteer because I'm so excited I don't want anyone to take my idea.
Over here?
Yes, you're gonna be answering the phone.
Oh, nice. 20 seconds left. Get him up here. Have him bend backwards and talk on the phone. Bend back. Bend.
I'm not flexible.
Back. Bend further.
I did not think it was gonna be that hard.
Don't take the picture till they're fully on his face. Put him against this. Look at the color. Come on, put him against this. You got 20 seconds. Open your mouth. Stick out your tongue. That's the ew. Yeah.
I can't believe Jordan Matter just touched my tongue.
Shout out to Ryan for helping me get those stickers on Zach's face. Appreciate you.
I have immunity, so it doesn't really matter. And also, I'm gonna save my best ideas for when it counts, which I don't think is this. So.
Zach, make a weird face. Come on.
How's it looking?
It looks terrible.
It looks really bad.
This would never win. You have a free pass. He's just messing around.
Ryan doesn't even eat the whole time. He's that good. Nice.
wants to be a photographer, don't do it like anything.
So today we're gonna go very sexy. So bring out your sexiest pose. Take off your shirts. Sexy. Like
sexy. I think this photo would be better if we did that.
Is this what happens to models?
For round number 3, we will be doing selfies.
Can I give you a little advice, Michelle? Maybe not that. That looks exactly like every Instagram selfie I ever see.
So we can go anywhere we want for the selfies, but the lighting is best in here. So I'm gonna try some motion photography, I think.
I'm gonna get the Zach's play button and take a picture with it.
And get a shot of you looking at yourself with the mirrors and make sure you get a lot of mirrors in it.
All right, so we're going up to the rafters because I have no good ideas. And we'll see what happens.
Interesting shot right there with the basketball. People are getting creative now. That looks like Zach's seat.
Your son might have just lost you the next collaboration.
Yeah, I want to keep collabing with him. Nobody sits in Zach's seat. Everybody knows that. 3, 2, 1. No more photos.
So that sucked again. I had no good ideas and I didn't take any good pictures. So we'll see what happens.
I just jumped for 5 minutes straight. So I got one though. I don't
know how that went. I just went a little cuckoo crazy and took some funny pictures. Took some selfies with people.
I brought my inner demon for this third one. I bent backwards. I let my hair fly everywhere. I put the camera on the ground to get this perfect shot. This is gonna be the one.
If you guys look behind you, there's a table full of plushies.
Put a plushie out there sunbathing. You got sunscreen out there, you got sunglasses, right? That's the kind of photo I'm talking about. The plushie as a person will kill it.
So Jordan's daughter, Salish, didn't come today. This one's for her. And you can also get your own at zhcstore.com.
You guys should buy these. They're awesome and very snuggly. Money, whoa, where'd that come from? All of a sudden there's money.
Yo, Ryan, watch out for the reflections, though. I can see some reflections of the light.
But I want to get like a clean shot and none of this.
You're being creative. I had nothing to say about this. This is a good shot.
Coffee would be. Wait, come here. Like you put him here, like that. That's funny. I can give him that, right? Because it doesn't matter. He goes on next round anyway. Get your shot quickly. Get this. You see it's puddling all around. No, get further away. I can't help it. Can I take one?
Yes,
I'm sorry. I can't take it.
This is my shot.
This is on the discount rack. 1 of 1. I'm gonna tell you that photo's not gonna win. I wouldn't waste your time on that. Sometimes you're in a creative funk, but if you have one exceptional photo, you might end up getting through this round. So don't give up yet. There's still 2 left.
They didn't come up yet.
Oh, they didn't? No?
None of my shots did, dude.
Content, right?
All right, class, we are on to our final round, number 5. For this round, you'll have 20 minutes, and you can use everything you learned from rounds number 1 through 4.
But remember, humor always works really well. Creativity is great. And some sort of interesting, unique concept that we haven't seen yet.
All right, your 20 minutes have started.
Remember, this is your last round, so if you think like you are not doing well, you're gonna wanna come up with something epic to give yourself a chance to win this.
Keep in mind, you guys can stay here, you guys can go out, you guys can go anywhere you want.
I think I'm gonna look at Jordan's page and get inspiration because I have no creativity whatsoever.
That would be funny if we try to recreate some of his photos.
Yeah, do you want to do it together?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so Savannah and I decided to work together. We decided to be a team for this one and pose for each other because we got inspiration from Jordan Matter's page.
What is happening here?
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That was fun. Okay, so the last 2 photos, I think I did really, really well.
Why is he tied with a rope?
Wait, what is going on?
Why is Ben shirtless for this whole scene?
I love my job.
What do you think of everyone's photos so far that you've seen?
I've seen a couple of really creative ones, and also some people feel like they're flailing a bit. I already have an idea of a couple people who might go out.
Okay, that was fun. I don't know exactly how well I did competition-wise, but it was a good time taking those pictures.
First of all, round of applause to all of you guys for getting through all 5 rounds. All right, now what you guys are gonna do, you guys took so many amazing photos, but you guys can only choose one from each category to present Jordan and I.
I have to get second place or above to make it onto the next level. Not very possible.
I'm not really sure what's gonna impress the judges, but we're all novices just trying to make it, so I'm just trying to put my bid in. It's all good.
The last round was a lot of fun. I got to pour water on Ben and take pictures and had him like covered in rope.
I feel great because I know I can't go home, so I kind of just had fun with this.
I took a total of 126 photos today, and we can only choose one from each round.
I have 346. That was damning a lot.
Actually, I had a lot of fun. I had a super fun with the picture challenge. Probably my second most favorite, next to obviously the painting that I did right here. I absolutely love painting. We're gonna see how it goes. We shall see.
Okay, so I picked my 5 images. I'm happy with how they came out. Seeing them up on the computer bigger, I was like, wait, these are actually not too bad.
Should I try to do some cool ones or should I just be stupid? Because it really doesn't matter.
Let's start taking a look at Ryan. So this is his nature photo.
That's a pretty standard to pour landscape photo. That's actually.
I think that's a selfie.
That's legitimately funny. And good lighting on him, actually, good energy there. Look, I'm looking at you right now. You're about 100 times better looking than that photo. That's pretty good. I would have liked to get him lower so you see more of the money, but I like the way it's blurred out. That's his best photo by far. Do whatever you want. You have 20 minutes and that's what he did? Oh, dude, I wish I could cancel this guy.
Let's take a look at Shaq's.
That's funny. How does his lip go sideways like that? Like, that needs some movement.
This is whatever photo. He took a picture of one of our PAs.
Don't you want to see more of the bike if he's going to do that? The path, which is the subject, is all the way over here. I really like that. That's a story. Okay, that's funny. He's got the plushie in the refrigerator.
Plushies from zhcstore.com.
I'd buy one. Cute. You're in the garbage can. Pretty cute. I'd give that a 6 out of 10, that particular photo, but the other ones I really like.
Next up, we have Vanessa.
That's pretty creative. Look at that. That's pretty creative. The split body like that. The main subject is this leaf, right? But it's off in the left, so it's the rule of thirds. That's actually pretty great, the Zach portrait. That's my favorite one yet.
I was traumatized by that tongue sticker.
Photo's a little blurry, isn't it? Blame it on the camera. That's a fun shot. I think there's some good energy there. Okay, this is Michelle.
Hey, that looks like one of your photos. Once again, that looks dangerous. I do not recommend trying to take these photos at home.
You had the whole thing with the water and everything, and then she goes with that one. The angle might be a little weird. The tongue coming out, the head. That is such a cool photo. Let's be honest, all the nature photos, nobody really discovered the nature photos. Nature's hard.
Finally, we have Savannah.
Okay, that's the best nature picture by far. I don't know about that one. Very creative. Backwards hat. That might be one of my favorite plushie shots. There's no good light. It's all backlit. But whenever you're doing a photo like that, you want to make sure they get the hair off the face so you can see the person's face. I believe this is a selfie of herself jumping, which could have been cool, except the hair.
It took a while. There's a pretty tough decision. And Jordan, as the photography expert, he looked through all, he gave some insight, and Jordan, you have your decision for today?
I've made my decision.
How do you feel?
I don't like eliminating people. I just don't. You guys have been working hard for 5 straight days doing all kinds of art, and here I am, an outsider that has to eliminate 2 of you. All of you were so close to each other by a point or 2, except one person who didn't try at all.
I had a really good score.
So let's just get it over with. You got the worst score. You got a 71 out of 100.
Oh my God, I was expecting to get an F.
So the 2 people that are moving on are Savannah and Michelle. Vanessa, you got an 83. And you see Michelle got an 84, and she was right next to you. And Shaq, you got an 81, which is so close. Savannah, you got an 89. That was the high score for the day. You had a couple of 6 shots. Congratulations. Michelle, you got an 84. You just squeaked in.
Good luck. This is for you guys. We have one more day of art school tomorrow, and I will see you guys there. Today is our last day of art school, and whichever one of these students graduates wins 10 grand. Throughout this week, they've made art out of 3D pens, paint, animation, drawing, photography, and even stone carvings. And for our final challenge, you guys will be doing something that's a big step in my YouTube journey and one of my favorite videos ever. You guys will be customizing a school, specifically the walls of this classroom. You guys will be using spray paints, and a couple new mediums. So I brought on an instructor.
Hello class. I'm 1000. I'm a mural artist, and I'm super excited to see what you guys do today.
Let's take roll. You guys can just say here and say anything you want to 1000. Michelle.
Here. I like your art.
You already got 2 extra credit points.
Ryan.
Here. I told my wife I wasn't gonna fangirl over you, but I'm sorry if it happens.
4 extra credit points.
And finally, Savannah.
Here, your raps that you write and your ads are amazing.
6 extra credit points.
We're off to a good start. Everyone has extra credit. 1000 will be our guest instructor as well as our guest judge. Together, we will be deciding who graduates this class and wins 10 grand.
Since the challenge is a short amount of time, you may want to consider using spray paint because it's the fastest. If you spray from there, it's really wide. Spray up close, it's really tight. Let's say I wanted to make an eye. I'll do a rough sketch like that. Then I'll come in and like fill it in. And then I'll come back after that and do the lines again to clean it back up.
Are there any more questions before we get started?
Not right now, but once we get going.
You guys may choose a wall.
I call that one.
This one.
I want this one.
You guys will have 4 hours and 20 minutes to customize your classroom walls. There's gonna be a digital clock right up here.
Yeah.
Would you like to start it? And since they're gonna be spray painting a lot, all of them are gonna need some masks. So obviously there's stuff on the classroom wall, so we're gonna start tearing stuff down over here. It's our last day, we can ruin the set. We also brought in 3 scissor lifts for you guys. You guys can get high in class today. I really didn't think you were gonna make it this far.
I didn't think I was gonna make it this far. That's why I'm so happy to be here.
I want you to win so bad, Michelle, you're my girlfriend. But at the same time, if your piece is bad, you are getting destroyed.
I just told Michelle that she's gotta stop with all this I'm not an artist stuff, I'm just Zach's girlfriend. You've been that for years. You're an artist, you came into this, you're still here at the end of class, this whole thing, and you're a freaking artist.
Ryan, what did you want to show me?
Oh, just kind of like my sketch that I was thinking.
If you think you can pull it off, go for it. Keep in mind, you only have 4 hours.
Go big or go home.
This should be your best work throughout this entire week. Ask the instructors questions so we can help you out. And don't be afraid to go out of your comfort zone a little bit.
In my mural career, I have painted 2 schools, but that was the outside. I'm actually kind of jealous that I'm a judge right now. I wish I was a contestant.
I'm already familiar with this wall because I jumped in front of it about 75 times yesterday for my self-portrait. Can I ask your opinion?
Yeah.
This is one of my ideas.
And then if you have time in the end, you could maybe make it a little more horizontal with just like some wobbly wobblies going up to the side and stuff.
Today, I'm gonna go out of my comfort zone. I think I'll do a swan.
If you nail that, that's gonna be a strong submission. You better get started.
Okay, I'm gonna get started.
I have never seen Michelle go this big, not just for the painting, but with her ideas.
The hardest part, I think, is proportions. Once I get the proportions down, I don't think the rest will be too hard.
You could use a little bit of a doodle grid where you scribble on the wall and then you superimpose that photo over the top of your scribbles.
I'm trying to get a doodle grid up here so that I can get my picture on here and make sure that it looks right and everything's good.
What the heck is that?
It's a really bad doodle grid.
No, it's beautiful.
That's a doodle grid?
You just need to scribble all over the wall. So
Wait, why did you do the scribble?
you're gonna take another picture of the wall with the scribbles on it, and then when you put the photo over the top, you're gonna know exactly where your swan goes.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a grid.
I almost died. I forgot to put on my mask.
One sniff of the spray paint and you're a goner.
This is my first time doing a doodle grid actually. I have obviously seen all 1000's videos, so I knew how to do it.
That was a little more intimate than I would have liked.
We have too much fun here.
Michelle over here trying to figure out the scissor lift.
Michelle is one of the worst drivers I have ever seen in my life.
Wait. Oh no, I don't trust my driving skills. So nervous.
This is my first time ever painting with spray paint, so I think I'm going to try and take my time on this outline and worry about details with a paintbrush later. I gotta practice with big movements before I try to do the little stuff.
Hey contestants, I have a little bit of a plot twist. At any point in this challenge, you can grab 1000 for 15 minutes and you can have him help you with whatever you want.
I wonder what they're gonna have me do, and I hope I don't mess anybody's art up.
Starting is probably gonna be the hardest part. Details, I'll be fine. So maybe anything with a spray can, I should get his help.
Would you do the entire sketch first? Because I have my main character on there.
With the time limit, you might start working on your main guy and then add it piece by piece.
Okay.
So it's not like all half done.
Okay.
don't feel it. I already have a lot of that. Oh God. Oh God.
I'm using paintbrushes because my fingernails keep getting stuck on the spray paint. So I gotta paint fast. I'm already at a disadvantage. But the advantage is that I know how to use paintbrushes. She's not shy.
I don't know, I'm stressing a little bit, but hopefully I can come in and fill colors later, go over it maybe with a Posca or a brush.
Both Ryan and Savannah are super freaking talented, so I don't know about getting first place, but I think this will be my best work yet.
I think they're looking really solid. They're making some good progress. I'm excited to see some of the colors come out in these pieces.
1000 gave me a compliment, so I think we're at the right track.
I realized we did not have the color teal I wanted in spray can, so I'm moving to a brush and acrylic, and this is what I got so far. I think he's looking really good.
I like how his hair matches your hair. Is this a self-portrait?
This is me.
Oh my gosh, I just picked up on that.
I'm not doing too great with the spray paint, but I'm gonna keep going with the spray paint. Tanhan said that it looks like crap until the end, so I'm just gonna keep going and hope I got this.
Uh-oh. I kind of feel like giving Zach a little kiss right now. Aww.
This does not change how I'm gonna judge your piece. I still love you though.
I love you too.
What would you say is the most difficult part about your wall painting so far?
My favorite color palette isn't necessarily in our spray can selection, so I'm gonna have to adjust my color palette a little bit.
How's the brush life?
It's a little slow. I really can't use spray paint, so I have no other choice.
Why can't you use spray paint?
Because my nails keep blocking it.
All right, Michelle, I know you care about your nails. If you want to spray paint, these are gonna have to come off.
Okay.
It's like a construction site over here.
Hurry, I need to work.
Are you ready, Michelle?
Ow, ow, ow.
It doesn't hurt?
No,
Then why'd you say ow?
I'm scared.
Michelle, you're scaring me.
Oh, ta-da.
Zach said you needed these.
Jake just found the spray things.
Are you joking? I'm gonna kill you.
We just found the spray things, Michelle. Sorry, we found it too late.
It's okay.
This is character growth.
I'm putting my sweat, blood, and tears in this. This is so painful to watch. It doesn't actually hurt.
As happens every single challenge, I start to get a little nervous just because everybody's art is always so cool. I'm actually so happy to see Michelle. Even though I did eliminate her, she was able to come back. She always says she's not an artist, and she's honestly one of her own worst critics.
You summon?
I realized how slow I'm going. I think it'd be cool if you could help me start on the wing.
So I'm gonna come in with the dark gray. Hopefully it's not too dark, but we can go back with like a medium gray of brush paint if we need to on the details.
So it looks like right now Michelle is using 15 minutes from 1000, which I think is pretty smart.
I've got most of this color block for the main character, but I haven't done any of the other stuff that I had planned, so I am stressing out a little bit. Savannah's piece is looking really solid and big, so I just need to keep busting it out.
Say goodbye to 1000 because the time's up.
Oh, it was nice painting with you.
And I'm excited to get 1000's help because he's gonna add that expertise that I don't have. I'm feeling really good about this, you guys. Like an orange or yellow would be the way to go because I'm gonna add a lot more blue to the face and stuff.
I could do white real quick and then do orange and yellow. See how much your blue is showing through?
Oh, that would be so helpful actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
I finally filled my entire salon, and that took freaking forever. Now I am ready to add some details.
Zach, can we make a special rule where I help everyone start erasing their doodle grid? Sure, Peter, that's fine. All right, cool, man. I'm gonna start doing that.
My advice for you is just make it like one solid color. You can fade it a little bit.
Shaq and Vanessa came to check it out. Trying to make Shaq proud. He may have taught me a couple things last night.
Oh, Ryan, you're finally using your 15 minutes?
Finally, yes. Just started like 2 minutes ago.
I did put lights on the salon because it was coming from water, so I'm thinking maybe I'll like do a little bit of like spray paint on the bottom of it to make it look like the salon's in water.
They have around 30 minutes left. I think all of them look very promising. We definitely want to see a very complete image.
30 minutes left. I still need to get up on that balloon and add some highlights. Honestly, this week of competition has definitely taught me that confidence is key.
Ryan, I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know if you're gonna finish.
Thanks, Zach.
Right now, I still see some of the white doodles. Don't forget to clean it up.
Oh, yeah, okay. Thanks for reminding me.
I think right now, we go in, we check on them a little bit to see what they're thinking, and then let them know what you would focus on for the last, like, 15 minutes.
Okay, the face is looking phenomenal. Maybe cleaning up the jacket just a little bit.
Okay. All right, Ryan, how are we doing here? We have around 15 minutes left.
I am just trying to rush through this and get all the line work done.
I think those sharp black lines are definitely making it look a lot more finished than it has up till this point. I think for your last 15 minutes, the head is very soft and very lightly rendered. With the brush, which is what you're most comfortable with, just start bringing in highlights on all those dark areas.
Everyone, you have 1 minute left.
1 minute.
Typically, for the DHC crafts videos, I do give up quite easily. But near the end, especially today, I did not give up until I did something that I didn't think I would ever do.
Michelle wanted to go extra fast, so she just went in and started painting with her entire hand to cover more space. All right, 1000, I'm gonna let you count down from 10. You can count as slowly as you want.
I'm gonna count down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
I'm getting so nervous.
4, 3, 2, 0.
All right, everybody, good job. That was pretty intense at the end.
I can't believe these guys put this together in 4 hours and 20 minutes. This is absolutely incredible. It's gonna be tough judging this for sure.
With that being said, let's get all the scissor lifts moved out of the way a bit so we can have each one of the artists present.
Somehow kind of finished a mural.
I'm sweating.
We've just painted our final minute ever in DHC art class.
High fives all around, all around. Good job. I felt like I could have done a little bit better.
I mean, there's things that they go pick apart on all of ours, so I just don't know what it is they're gonna be looking at.
All right, so first piece we're gonna take a look at. Savannah, why don't you tell me a little bit about this piece?
This is a party skull in a pair of headphones, and his name tag, as you can see, says Eddie.
Throughout your entire week of art school, I've seen you grow and adapt as an artist. What would you say you've learned about yourself throughout this entire week?
I have imposter syndrome all the time. I'm normally convinced that I don't deserve to be wherever I'm at, so this seriously helped me overcome a lot of those thoughts.
Very proud of you for making it this far.
Great job.
Ryan, what do we have here?
I wanted my last piece to kind of just represent the whole competition, the whole class. So I made me busting through the wall. I love all of my classmates, but they are the little doodle characters that I did here. One over here, which happens to be Shaq, because me and Shaq made a deal that if one of us wins, the other one gets $2 grand of the winning. So he's over here by the money bag.
Well, Ryan, I am extremely proud of you. You made it so far, and I've seen you like grow and adapt this entire challenge.
It was great working with you, man. This is incredible that you were able to do this in 4.5 hours.
Michelle, why don't you tell me about what you made?
So I did a swan. I'm very proud of this piece because I've never done anything like this.
I have never seen you work with spray paint ever. Tell me about how that was.
I was not excited to work with spray paint before this challenge, but as soon as 1000 showed me how to do it, I started having so much fun with it, and that's why my whole body of the swan had like all spray paint instead of actual paintbrushes.
And I'm so glad that you embraced it and ran with it and had fun with it. It's a whole new medium.
Thank you, Michelle. All right, so
Savannah's piece. I really like the way that she used cool shadows and warm highlights.
I think compositionally, it's a really solid idea.
Yeah, he even had a storyline for all these little characters or all the other classmates that he was competing against, and that little guy is Shaq, and they made a side deal. And I think that her scale and proportions are pretty spot on. It looks almost exactly like her reference.
I do think she got carried away a little bit. Like she said, she really enjoyed using the spray paint. I think almost a little bit too much.
Yeah.
We have a very difficult decision to make.
Yes, we do.
I think we're gonna have to take a little bit of time to look over and make sure we have the right decision.
Gotta think long and hard about this one.
That's what she said.
Here I am again with 3 people, and I want to come out on top this time and win it.
I am for sure getting 3rd place.
Mine looks fine from a distance, but I'm not fooling anybody. If you get within 5 feet, it's not finished. I'm trying to have faith in myself. That's something I've been focused on all week. I've been trying to work on that self-confidence and not having that negative mindset. So I'm not gonna say I think Ryan is gonna win. I think I have a shot at winning too.
Moment of truth.
It's kind of like a tiny little redemption after Instant Influencer to get this chance again. It's like a mini Instant Influencer, and I want to win. I want to win.
All of my energy from the whole day is just coming out. My legs are like jello.
I do feel like Savannah is probably my biggest competition, and I have felt like that since like day 3, so I don't know how they're gonna pick.
First of all, I can't tell you how proud I am of all of you. And I know 1000 had such a great time working with all 3 of you today. But we do have a diploma for one of you. The final score was extremely close. Between first place and third place was a difference of like 3%.
Oh, what?
3.5%. So it was extremely close, but we have come to a decision. The person graduating from our week of art school, drum roll please. Savannah!
Oh my God.
Congratulations!
Can I hug you?
Yeah. Congratulations, Savannah.
Congratulations.
It's official, straight from the source. I'm gonna frame it and put it in my art studio.
You graduated art school, which means you are the winner of the 10 grand. Ryan and Michelle, you guys will still walk away with a grand each. Congratulations, Savannah.
Because I didn't even think I was gonna make it past like the 2nd or 3rd day.
And Savannah, this is yours. Congratulations. And I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud of all of you guys.
Woo!
Yeah. And for the final time, class is dismissed.